this DW in your face. Spent a lot of time thinking today about real friends and stuff I've been witnessing on YouTube. And when I used to go to school, I had a teacher who used to hire this person to come in. I can't remember his name, Mr. Gerard, I think his name was, and he was a student counselor of some type, of self-esteem counselor. I don't know what he was. He was a very interesting gentleman, but he taught me a lot. And reflecting back on a lot of what he said made me think about why I wanted to do this stream and talk about these things. Um, you know, I, I've seen a lot of craziness. What's up, Awesome Pranks? I've seen a lot of craziness on YouTube, and I see people getting pulled in just weird directions, and I have to think a lot of that is the people they surround themselves with. As with anything in life, your friends assist you with dictating how you handle situations and the choices that you make and the things that you do. What's up, Gabe? And I wanted to discuss this for a sec, to challenge yourself to find out who you're actually hanging out with and whether they're inspiring you to do better in life or if they're causing you to go backwards. And what's up, Juan? So I want to give you something to think about. This Gerard guy that my teacher used to bring in, the self-esteem person. Um, he always said the only person that can make you mad as an individual is yourself. You have the choice to handle every situation however you want to. You need to find out why you're mad about the situation. But he by listening to him, he basically says nobody has the ability to make you mad but yourself. And the more I thought about that when I was a teenager growing up, I realized he's absolutely right. You can deal with any situation. What's up, Metal Scorpion? You can deal with any situation however you want to. You can choose to get upset about it. You can choose to laugh it off. You can choose to move on. And that's going to tell you how you handle things as an adult and as a teen, as an older person. Every decision you make is your own decision. Okay. But it's not the decision that you make, it's how you handle it that comes to determine and define your character as a person. So I thought long and hard about Gerard and this guy that used to come in and talk to us, and he used to say things like, what is a yes man? And I think that applies heavy to YouTube, because if you stop and think about what you would say a yes man is, it's who you surround yourself with that is going to dictate whether they're a yes man or, I guess, in essence, a real friend or a fake friend. And there's an easy way to tell the difference between whether the people that are surrounding you are going to be good for you or not. Okay. The one thing that I really took from what he used to talk about was how to choose your friends and how to understand whether they're being helpful to you or not. Okay. He said that a friend, a true friend, a real friend of yours will tell you the stuff that you don't want to hear. That's what makes them a real friend. A yes man is somebody who just, yeah, do it, bro. Yeah, that's a good idea. Go for it. They're someone who will just push you into every scenario, as opposed to stopping and debating with you whether the choices and decisions that you're making are right for you or they're wrong for you. Okay? A true friend will stop, think about the situation, and say, hey, man, I don't think that's a good idea. Have you thought this through? Instead of just being a yes man, someone that just commits to everything that you do because you say you're little buddies. They don't care what happens to you personally as a person. They don't care how far you get dragged down. They just don't care. They'll ride that ship all the way to the bottom of the ocean just to see how far you'll go, before you finally realize you made a mistake. Okay. And a true friend is someone who can literally look you in the face and say, I disagree, man. You're making some poor decisions here. A true friend is somebody that will tell you exactly what you don't want to hear. That is how you know that they're a real friend, when they will just lay it bluntly in front of you, that is somebody you should keep in your circle. That's somebody you should surround yourself with. That's somebody you need to have around. Okay. A yes man is not going to help you when things get rough. They're going to act like they're going to help you, and then they don't, because they just go with everything you say. They don't question anything you're doing. That's the difference between a true friend, a yes man, and a real friend. Okay? So I encourage all of you to look at the people you're surrounding yourself with, and really stop and think about past discussions you've had with them, questions you've asked them, and how they've answered. It really defines who they are as a person versus who you are. What's up, Rick Caliber? So remember this: if you can take anything from this, you don't really get too many real friends in your lifetime. There, Juan actually just said it. You don't, yeah, you don't get exactly. It's really hard and rare to find true friends, that are going to question you and make sure that you're making the right positive decisions for yourself. Okay? So find out who you're surrounding yourself with. Are they yes men? Are they just there to watch your ship sink, or, follow you all the way to the end and then bail out at the last second? Are these the people that you're putting in your life and surrounding yourself with? Or are you surrounding yourself with real friends that are going to question your actions, and they're going to question the things that you do, and they're going to say, "Hey, are you sure that's a smart decision?" You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to leave you guys with that. Now I'm going to start a whole discussion here, and we're going to talk, and I'm going to bring people in if they want to. But like I said, the definition for me of a true friend is someone will tell you the things that you don't want to hear. That is a real friend. That is somebody looking out for you as a person. Real talk, man. That is somebody you should surround yourself with. Positivity. I promise you, it will help you out and your mentality and your character as a person and the way you develop and build yourself. So I'm going to share the link here. If anybody wants to jump on panel, feel free. Remember, we're trying to keep this kid friendly here, guys. So here is the link if anybody would like to come in. TCM, how we doing, brother? Possum Pranks, if you guys haven't checked out his channel, make sure you make your way over there and drop him a subscription. Hello, GoPro giveaway or something different. Toxic, we already gave the GoPro away, brother. That was a while ago. That was almost a month ago, my friend. You missed that giveaway. Don't worry, we're going to do some more. But so now that we've got the main part of the discussion out of the way, I felt like that was a good topic to cover, man. I see so much craziness on YouTube here lately that I really think it's time people start asking who they're hanging around with, and whether they're toxic or they're good for your life. That's a good name to have, Toxic. So the freestyle flight was nice. I'm Jet Martin. What's going on, dude? Jet, the link is up there if you'd like to pop in. I'm having a really hard time going from 85. I could fly my 85 like an absolute animal, man. My micro with brushless, that thing was awesome. And then I went to 3-inch, and I could fly my 3-inch like an absolute animal, but I'm having such a hard time with the flight characteristics of 5-inch. It feels heavy. It feels bulky. It feels like it just slings itself kind of sloppily through the air, and it's really hard to get close to the ground or feel comfortable getting close to objects like I used to. The size difference, I'm just having such a hard time figuring out the size difference. Man, my brain has been trained so long to fly those smaller quads that transitioning into the larger 5-inch scale is just really hard for me. So I'll get it. Lots of practice as I get a chance. It's all good, man. So for my language, I'm not from English. I can speak good. Then say, I hear you, Toxic. Late night with Big D. Yes, sir, man. I just got off work at midnight and then drove home. And so now I'm here. But, all day this was kind of running through my head. This was a discussion I really think needed to be talked about. And I hope a lot of you take from this something positive, and you really evaluate who you're hanging around with and how bad they're toxic or poisoning your mind into doing things. My list of real friends is very small, and I keep that circle tight. So just make sure they're not yes men. Yes men is just a really bad thing to surround yourself with. So, anyways, okay, let's see. Dad random one. Sam Elliott. Oh my, we have Sam Elliott in the stream. If you guys don't know who Sam Elliott is, he is the actor Sam Elliott. What's up, Sam? Let me add in my buddy here. What's up, brother?
Well, I noticed it's gone pretty rough. Yeah. If you checked out my latest comment, you would have seen I got some bad news. It turns out that Grant from TKR, he actually died in a paramotoring accident.
Yeah, I saw that, man. I actually commented on that video. I'm sorry about that, bro. It's sad when you lose somebody close to you, for real. It is, man. I feel that.
He was like a father over the internet.
Yeah,
you know?
man. Yep. What prompted this thinking? Jet, I think it was just all the craziness I've been witnessing on YouTube lately, all the feuds and the fights between everybody, and all the ridiculousness that's going on. And I just want to make sure that everybody's thinking like positive, that you're making the right decisions. And I notice that friends have a lot to do with influencing your decisions. So I just want to make sure that the people that are acting out are making positive decisions, not toxic ones for themselves. So that's why we discuss that.
I noticed in the chat what you said that really put down to heart, and when you said it, I realized, and I looked back into the past, and I realized what you said, and it's 100% true, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you. I'm not
You're
just
definitely a true friend to me.
Well, thank you, bro. You're a true friend to me. I wish more people felt that way. I'm not just some fat guy that sits behind a computer and talks all day.
Yeah, you definitely got a life.
Jet Martin says, yes, man. Yes, man is somebody I consider that is toxic to your lifestyle. A yes man is somebody who just, yes, everything you, yes, yeah, do that. That's a good thing. Yeah. They watch
like you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like you say, hey, should I do like a suicide video for content? And then he's like, yeah, man, let's do it.
Right.
And then he just records your death, and that's not cool.
So
he's jumping off at last second.
I mean, that's in essence, yeah. That's a harsh way to put it, but yeah, that's yes man is somebody who just says, yeah, do it, yeah, it's a good idea, yeah, do it. That's kind of a toxic friend to have in your lifestyle. If you're surrounding yourself with those people, you should probably find new friends. That's positive thinking there, man. Do yourself a favor, you know. So.
By the way, did you notice the quality of the camera?
Yeah, it's good. It's nice quality.
Guess what camera it is?
What's that?
Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus.
That's not too bad, man. That's pretty clear. So,
it's a 4K.
Oops. Go ahead.
He's got a high-dollar phone.
A high-dollar phone.
It was actually pretty cheap. You can go get it down at Best Buy if you want it.
Yeah, I'm in for a new phone here. I'm in for a new phone pretty soon, man. Mine's on its way out. The charge port's starting to stop working, and I think I've overloaded the processor. I think my phones last me about 6 months tops with all the editing that I do, and then I end up replacing a phone. So
6 months. Go look in the back of it. Like, you can take off the back. Just look at the processor. You just buy a new one. It's really just cheaper to do that.
Wow, we got Dad Random just popped in. Let's add him in here. Dad, what is going on? Chris in the house.
Check it out.
Bro,
how we doing tonight?
Ready for gaming, bro?
We're good. I hear the stream coming through on your end there, Dad.
Oh, well, I got to turn off
something. I hear something playing in the background there.
I hear voices.
Yeah, me too.
I hear voices inside my head.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, whatever happened to Ghost?
What's that?
Ghost Mafia.
Whatever happened to Ghost? Ghost is still around. He's still doing things.
Oh,
Why, what's up?
I haven't seen too much activity.
Oh yeah, he's still around. He's still doing streams. You gotta if you subscribe to somebody, make sure that you unsubscribe and resubscribe and check all.
There we go.
So
Yeah,
That's better.
they put a really bad update on YouTube where there's a subscribe, then the bell, then it's
Hello. There we go.
personalized.
There we go.
all right, so Chris, what's going on, brother?
I am chilling late night.
I see that. Yeah, it's rare for you to jump in a stream this late.
Trying not to eat because if I stay up any later, I'll just start eating things.
Gorging, yeah. I feel that. I just stopped and had a Subway salad, so I'm feeling pretty righteous right now.
Don't worry, I had a Mountain Dew.
Oh,
So, what do you think of StreamYard?
You know, it's actually so far my favorite platform I've used. Hands down, favorite platform so far.
I'll have to check it out.
It's I mean, it makes it nice because, like, let's say I just wanted to quickly click on someone's comment for everybody to read. There you go. This is directed at you. You know,
Hey, Jet, how you doing?
Oh yeah, the yes man.
the yes.
The yes man. Basically, it's a toxic person in your life who doesn't give really two craps about you. They're just in for anything that you'll do. They'll do it.
Pretty much. Don't forget to smash the like button and sub if you like my man boobs. Thank you. All right.
Everybody show them.
Yeah, no, man. I had today was my last day of work, so I'm out for at least 2 weeks that I'm aware of. My surgery's on the 6th now, so that's right around the corner. I'll be happy when this is over with.
Yeah. Too bad you can't put in any content about it.
Yeah. It is what it is, man. I don't mix my work life with personal life. That's for sure.
Yeah. By the way, hit that like button.
Putting in my
if,
login code.
Hit that like button if you stayed up over 48 hours.
Oh, dude, back in the day, I used to stay up for like a week straight. God, those were the days, man. Go until you can't stay up anymore. I'm not gonna lie, clubbing activity had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, and you know what? My mom says I'll start having seizures if I keep staying up this late.
Well, yeah, well,
I wouldn't doubt it.
I stay up pretty late every night, man. I'm lucky if I get 5 hours of sleep if I can manage it. I don't sleep like everybody else does, man. I have a weird built-in sleep schedule, so I don't normally fall out till like 5 or 6 in the morning. So I tell everybody I get tired on here, and then I start yawning, and then as soon as I shut down the stream, I'm wide awake again, and then I just go do things for hours.
That's the way to do it.
So, Sam, what are you up to there, brother?
Not much.
Everybody's being zombies.
Yeah, well, we had a
Man.
good
Eat
start.
brains and stuff, bro.
We had a good start to the stream. We had about 12 people in here. Now we dropped back
Wow.
to 5
How
after
many people can this handle?
I think you can get up to like 6 on here.
I just imagine like 10.
Seems pretty stable. I like it.
No, it's really stable, and I like it because everybody can have a high definition camera, and it still doesn't lag out.
Right. I got
No.
I got mine set at 720.
That's what mine's set at. He's probably at 720 as well.
I think I have mine at like 4K because this is like the newest phone out.
Well, I don't think you're streaming in 4K to this platform. I'm sure it's probably bumped it down to 1080 or 720.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know if you could stream at a higher without buffering.
Oh yeah, there'd definitely be a lot of buffering unless you got like a high power
mic to hit.
processor.
Can you hear me okay right there, Dan?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear Possum Pranks there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure everybody can hear everybody.
So, yeah, I wanted to push this one aside if I could. This one's when I.
Yo, Dad, show up the merch.
All right, merch. You like that?
Yeah, show that merch.
That's Oregon Ducks material right there.
I like that. What do we got? A duck's foot? Dad's duck's foot hat?
This is like a 10-year-old hat.
Really?
Oh, by the way, I got a car Easter egg that involves a duck. If you go and you know those Python cars or
Yeah.
whatever they're called, if you take the logo and you flip it upside down, it actually becomes Donald Duck.
Oh, cool.
Like
Oh,
literally,
if-
if you have like one of those screens that rotate, go ahead and look up a Python
I think you
car.
mean
And
Phantom.
yeah, no, it's not Phantom.
They have a car called a Python.
Maybe
I gotta
not
look-
Python. It's something
I gotta
like
look
that.
this
It's a
up.
snake.
I gotta look this up. Phantom car, Python car.
It's not a Typhon. I can promise you that.
Good.
It's
What are
either
we
a
looking up?
Python-
Apparently a Python hood
Py-
decal.
Python. I'm going to check that out.
It's either a Python or a Cobra or something like
Or a
that.
Cobra. Oh, let me check the Cobra. I think maybe it's a Cobra.
Yeah, it's a Cobra. Turn
Let
it
me
upside
check
down
that
and you'll
out.
see a dot.
Interesting. Look at what he's got us searching for. Cobra.
Doing some research.
Cobra symbol.
So this is a beta program.
It runs
Yeah, no,
pretty good on my phone.
it still works really well for being.
Yeah,
beta.
no, I'm impressed. If I basically I'm trying to think of how I'm going to pull it in. I could pull it into an OBS stream.
Mhm.
I probably would do that. I would just play this and put my guests all in the 4 windows and just screen grab the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, you can. There's definitely some presets here. I'm not sure what it allows me to do
Yeah.
with this.
Oh, that's
this-
kind of cool.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah,
like that.
we're on the side.
there's
Now
a-
You're on the
now
big
you
screen?
did that, right?
yeah, there's
Where
some
you got the
presets in
host.
here.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool just the way it is.
So
Like
and then
that.
Yeah, did you see that? What he did was there's small lines and there's big lines that he did.
I don't like to make you guys that small. I don't need to see
I
myself
can be small.
full size. Yeah,
It looks like I'm looking up. I'm looking up at you right there.
You can squish me anyway
Hey,
because nobody.
hey Dan, how you doing?
Well, yeah, it's
Listen
really
up, guys.
hard. It's really hard to see your names though when you're that small. I
I
like you
mind being
guys.
small. Hey, anybody here mind being small?
Is it really this necessary to make me feel this small?
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're
man.
right there.
Hey,
We've got hurt feelings. I've got
All
hurt
right.
feelings above me.
Rick Moranis says he's up for doing a Honey I Shrunk the Kids again.
Oh
Rick
yeah.
Moranis.
All right, I got a challenge for you. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and when you do,
Really?
and the stream ends, go on to Netflix and look up Doctor Who and watch the entire series without falling asleep.
Oh my gosh. Lloyd just popped in. Lloyd, you want to join, bro? I'll drop the link for you. Lloyd,
Send him
just-
in. Hey, let me grab the.
We'll help you. We'll help you
I'm gonna-
stay awake, Lloyd.
I'm awake tonight for once.
I'm cracked out of my mind.
Why rock in the house? Hey, Dad, random. Here's a comment for you.
Hey, what's up? Here, I gotta check out my freaking my chat. Here we go. That's Jet. What's he talking?
He says something about did your Anafi come
Did you
in?
not?
yet?
No, it has not. It's on a slow boat from Illinois.
And
Oh,
Possum,
man.
this one's for you.
What is it?
So you can select specific comments and it'll pop out, huh?
Uh huh.
Nice.
Wait a minute.
That actually is kind of cool.
Someone in the
impressed.
chat just said size matters.
Lloyd, I don't want to hear no excuses. We need you in here, buddy.
We got Sam Elliott in here, man. We got the master of cowboys.
The master of cowboys, Mr. Ranch himself.
Roadhouse.
Wait, wasn't Roadhouse Patrick Swayze? Roadhouse.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sam Elliott was in it too.
Yeah, we're thinking of the
Was he
ranch
really?
now, right?
That's what I was thinking of. The Ranch.
You watched
but-
that whole series?
No, heck no.
I've never watched The Ranch, though, so I don't.
There's some good stuff in there, and then it gets kind of wacky every once in a while. The last couple episodes were the best part. The best part was the beginning.
All I can think of when I think of Sam Elliott is The Big Lebowski.
I think of Mask when I think of him.
Yeah.
Remember that movie? Remember the?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not one of his. I think it's a big one. He wasn't the main character.
Toxic says I am waiting giveaways from you so much. Well, I mean, I can't just give stuff away constantly, brother.
Give me stuff free.
Come on, he's gotta
I
have
haven't given
something.
one thing
What?
away yet.
Don't make him go broke.
Just say, pick anything here on the top shelf, and just reach
There you
over
go.
and grab something.
I actually have a drone that I'm thinking about giving away.
Yeah.
A toy drone. I might do that. It's
Oh.
pretty fun.
Give it
It's
away
like a
right
Tello.
now.
It's not a Tello, but it's
Yeah.
like a Tello.
Give it away right now. I like that.
Giving
Yo,
it
send
away.
it to me. All right, it's here. It's here.
It's a good. It's
Um,
probably about a.
Oh,
Just-
you got this.
It's
Just
fun.
go ahead and give it to
It's way
Toxic.
more fun. People probably paid $60 for it when it first came out.
Yo, random, you just got disconnected for a few seconds.
Oh, was I?
Yeah. Is your kids messing with your Wi-Fi router?
Yeah. No, that was me on accident. I was trying to
Oh.
actually blow him up on the screen, so that was my fault.
I'm
Um,
pretty solid. I'm
let's
pretty
see.
solid tonight.
I'm trying to figure out how to just blow Dad up. I want to.
Don't be blowing me up too big.
I'm sorry, man.
Yo,
Let's try
Sam,
solo
turn-
layout.
You
Let's
should
see
turn
what-
on your cam.
Oh, boom! Look at this guy. Okay, so that's how you
This
do
is
that.
what's keeping me awake right here. Acai, blueberry, Coke.
This is what's keeping
Oh,
me
Acia,
awake.
Acia
Yeah.
berry.
Blueberry cocaine.
Bloop. Yeah. It's not very good.
Oh, dude, he got us all to look. No.
Hey, fun fact. Did you know that back in 50 years ago, when they had Coke products, they actually put cocaine in it? just to
50?
keep
No,
people
because I'd
awake?
be freaking hooked.
Jet
I'm that old.
Jet has a comment for you there,
What do you mean,
Bebop,
40?
what about Bebop 2?
and then he says this.
Yo,
yeah.
show your bebop.
Oh,
Show your
we-
bebop on cam. I want to see
I'm
it.
not showing my Bebop. Not to anybody.
Did you get another bebop? I thought,
Beep, beep, bop, boop.
I don't remember.
Yeah, well, Dan can show us his Bebop first.
Oh man, I don't want to go get all that. I'll show you Unique Breeze. Yay!
There we go.
Unique
Yay.
Breeze.
Oh my gosh.
Yay.
I'm
Hold
having
on, guys.
flashbacks.
Did you? Well, no. I have decided to undertake this, and
Mod that
I'm
thing.
gonna mod it, and I'm gonna have some fun with it. Did you
There's,
take this
there's,
apart?
there's all kinds of good stuff in there. It's just
Did you take
it's
this
just
apart?
totally it needs a control system. I wonder if you could do that.
Did you take this apart?
I did not take it apart.
Did you realize how easy it is to take it apart?
Yo, sorry,
Oh, yeah,
guys.
it falls-
Gotta go. I
falls
will
apart.
see you tomorrow, all right?
You got it, man. Later,
Let's see
brother.
it. Show us. Take it
Yeah.
See you
apart.
later, bro.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah. Okay,
I just want to see how it
Boom. You just grab the back and just pull just a little bit, and yeah,
holy crap. That is
cheap. Cheap.
if that thing tapped anything, that thing would just pop off.
Toast. It'd be toast.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, it's and that's why I was like, dude, if this thing ever took any kind of crash, broken pieces, parts everywhere. So
It's a Mantis with a white cover.
it is. It totally is. However, even the Mantis at least had 2xe stabilization, didn't have 3. But it
You're
had
right. Yeah, that's true.
So I had more videos coming on that, even though I told everybody, everybody's on my keister about that thing. They all say they're getting great signal. Mine seems to have 10 minutes of latency lag.
Yeah, I got lag with it. Sometimes actually it worked great. I mean, I had some good flights. I could count all the flights on one hand, and 3 of them were really good and 2 of them sucked.
Toxic really wants me to give him a drone today, man. Hashtag
Well-
make a giveaway now. Hashtag is it broken? Hashtag I'll take it.
Tell him he's got to pick it up, though. He says he's in Italy.
yeah, come over here and get it, bro.
The shipping is $10. I can send it pretty much anywhere in the United States for $10.
Yeah. Did you get rid of your Bebop or your Unique?
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
You got rid of your Breeze?
I didn't have if you probably didn't watch that video I did because it was like it took me like 3 weeks to do the video because I didn't know where to go with it because I didn't have any good flights. So it was like, what am I going to do? You know?
Well, I've flown it a couple times. I've dealt with the latency lag. It's weird that the controller, my phone will control it every time perfectly, but the 5G network is so slow behind the controls. Like the control ability is perfect,
Right.
until
Yeah.
it loses signal, but it listens instantly, which is weird to me,
Now I could see, I think one of the comments I made about it was that it had a lot of good, I mean, they shoved some good, decent stuff in it. It just, I mean, all they needed to do was put a decent control system in it.
hmm
Even if they planned on it being a phone quad, I mean, I have toys with 100% better control systems.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you had this, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so we all know that Bluetooth interferes with Wi-Fi,
right.
Now,
That's probably what I was getting.
only if the signal is not amplified. So, as an example, by using the Wi-Fi repeater, we were able to outdo the signal being produced by the Bluetooth, so it never
Okay.
affected the bebop, right? Because we
Right.
were amplifying the signal. Now, if you
Right.
flew it with just your cell phone and the flypad, you would, one out of every 6 flights would
Makes
be
sense.
trash. It would cause it to go wonkers, and I had that happen a number of times. So, I think if I can just get a 5G Wi-Fi repeater,
Right.
1200 AAC, you know what I'm saying? 5G.
Yeah, that
I
would be,
think it would have no problem
if
never
you could
losing
do that,
signal.
you'd get 1,000 people to buy that.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is that nobody, like everybody's like, oh, I tried all these Wi-Fi repeaters. Well, no, you didn't, because there's only a couple out there that are dongle that
Yeah.
do 5G.
Right.
So I don't think like everybody would buy a Wi-Fi repeater and it wouldn't be dual band. It would be 2.4, and then they
Right.
can't connect to it because they're like, I don't see it. I don't see it, which
Right.
is the biggest problem I see with the Breeze is that everybody's mad that they have a cell phone that doesn't work with it. Well, that's because your phone has to be capable of connecting to a 5G network.
5G. Yeah.
Most of your dual band, little dongles just they're not dual band. That's the problem. The routers might be the little dongle routers, but the
Right.
Wi-Fi repeaters are hard to find in the dual band.
So you basically want to find a router and then power it up with some.
Well,
small
no.
router.
I have found a Wi-Fi repeater. It's $33, and I think it'll do what I need it to do. And if that's the case, I don't want to run into another scenario with the Bebop where I have this repeater that is
Right.
already hard to find,
Right.
right? And then everybody is going to see the video and they're going to be like, I have to have this. I need this in my life. And then you can't.
It'd be cool to find a place where they sell the guts and then build it that way.
Yeah.
Where you bought the guts of it and then build a box around it, and then you
Right.
could add your own then it turns into a mod project, and a lot of people would like to do that.
All right. So Dan, are you going to be my Secretary of Associate Special Sector Housing Oversight Legal Experience when I win presidency? As I told you before, Grumpy, Mr. Lloyd, unfortunately, I have to answer for my crimes against America already because I confess I was the second shooter on the grassy knoll. So I guess when I get out of prison, if I ever do, I'll take you up on that offer.
Get in here, Grumpy.
I know. He's going to sit there.
Don't be grumpy. I was already grumpy enough. I decided, hey, I got to get on tonight.
Lloyd, we don't want to hear any excuses. Get your butt in here.
Yeah, get in here, Grumpy.
Jet,
Come in here for 10 minutes.
Let's
Jet.
see, Jet. Let's see.
This is a good question. Will your repeater setup work on the Anafi? Now, I have questions for people that currently fly the Anafi.
That'd be
Does the
interesting.
Anafi run 5G or does it run 2.4 or 5G? Do you have the ability to make a decision on that? Like, does it let you choose?
That would be an interesting. I'm going to check that out.
I'm pretty sure it does.
I'll give you clemency, Dan. Yeah.
I'm thinking the Anafi is a freaking Parrot Bebop 3 with a different frame
And a much better camera.
and a better camera. But you think that why would you mess with that control system
Okay.
that already was good?
Jet answered the question. Yes, it can do both. So here's
Yeah.
the thing, Jet. As you know, we have already found this Z160 Wi-Fi repeater, and it's not that you can't get your hands on it. Okay,
It's expensive, yeah.
you can. It's just really expensive. You can't get it for what we used to get it for. It was like 15 or 20 bucks before. Now, if you find one on Amazon or something, it's like $70 for that Wi-Fi repeater. Is it worth having it? Yes, because you can use it with all Wi-Fi based drones.
Anything, yeah.
Anything that you have that's Wi-Fi based drones. And we found by putting the Alpha 7 dBi antennas on it, you can send that sucker. Well, I'll just let Dad explain it.
Over 2 miles, yeah. We got what I hit 2 miles every time.
Yeah.
That was the max. I got a little over 2. It was clearly over 2. It wasn't like almost 2.
Right.
It was 2 point something.
Over 2. Yeah.
If you saw it on eBay for 14 bucks, pick it up.
Oh yeah, no. If you got the Z160 Wi-Fi repeater for that price, pick it up and then order yourself a couple.
That was the biggest mistake I ever made. I
was getting rid of it.
Selling my freaking drone was to sell it with the freaking repeater because I should have kept it. I would have used it with other stuff, and I wasn't thinking. I'm like, oh, I can always get one of those, and then I can't.
Yeah, no. And then all of a sudden they just diss a freaking peer. Dude, I put out that video and it got like 30,000 views already. And and
because it worked.
Everybody bought them up. They bought them up like they were hotcakes, man. And then you can't find them anywhere unless they're severely overpriced.
I bought mine 10 minutes after I saw your video.
Did you? You still got it?
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's a heck of a Wi-Fi repeater by having SMA jacks on it.
It's so simple too. It'd be
yeah. Even
if somebody had the circuit board. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, even the setup on it's really easy. You can do it all right from your phone. You just log into the 169.360.3.1 and then whatever, and then you log in with the admin password, and then you choose your.
Yeah, it's just like
Wi-Fi.
logging into a router.
A router, but it's a home base, like it's a mobile router, and then you just pick the signal you want to amplify, and then you wait 30 seconds, and you turn it off and recycle the device, and boom, now you're casting that signal at really high frequency. So, okay, Matthew Hodges is blowing my mind here. Okay, the Inopi, there's part there as before you fly somehow where you can choose the frequency, but I don't know if you get to choose the frequency for video and the RC control link or just the RC. And then he follows it up with, I have enough, and you can let it do auto pick, or you can manually set it. So it sounds like the Bebop 2. Show the how much traffic is on. Well, and that's the Bebop 2 does that too. I think that's just the app in general shows that the traffic frequencies. And it's a pretty good system. I've been able to choose. And then last but not least, basically, I don't know if the frequency that makes you choose is separate or just one or two. Well, we found out that it didn't matter as long as it was 2.4. It was casting video and controllability over 2.4. So
the video wasn't bad either. I mean, when you got out there, when I was heading to 2 miles, I was still getting super good FPV, just like you'd get with any expensive drone. That's what blew me away. I think back to those tests that we were doing, and I'm like, I'm still getting really, because that's why I thought I could keep going, because the Wi-Fi was so good, and I started to think, oh, I'm just turned the wrong way, or I've lost direction, and
this is another good question. If you have an old phone running 2.4 Wi-Fi and you get a dual band repeater, do you get to use 5G that way? And that's what's cool about the dual band, is that you can choose whether you want it to operate on 5G or 2.4. Just make sure that the device, that the product that you're flying allows you to switch between 2.4 or it already is 2.4. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's not, then it's pointless to get the repeater for it. If the device is 5G and your repeater is 5G, but your phone only does 2.4, well, then it's not going to work. It's a mismatch setup,
Plus, you're not going to get any distance anyway.
Toxic is still in here. What GoPro you giving away then? No, it's gone, man. I gave it away. Are you just flying with the phone? No, heck no. No. Man, we were flying with the FlyPad. Yep.
Bluetooth link to the phone.
Well, not only that, you can, if you have the Sky Controller 1 or 2, you could plug into the USB port.
Yep.
And you could use the controller just for controllability. You didn't have to use the setup on the top, and you could still angle the antennas. It would plug right in, and you could just use the controller as a regular controller. you know,
Oh, you're talking on a device about, this big. I mean, it's
right. Lloyd
Not-
did decide to
not
jump.
this giant freaking stick.
Hello.
Hey, Grumpy. What's up?
Grumpy in the house.
Yeah, I'm in the house.
He's like
yeah.
me. He's like a dinosaur. He just freaking pops in every freaking eon or so.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't sleep last night. I got up early this morning, was on with Rodney Bill, and he did the Vegemite challenge.
Oh,
boy.
And, oh yeah. And it was priceless. So,
Hello, Mad Kiwi. He says, here's Mad Kiwi says, Lloyd.
hey mate, how you doing? Yeah, me and Mad Kiwi, we
Hitting
seem
it
to
off.
always hang out the same places. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. Boy, what a week there, Lloyd. This has been an interesting week to say the least, man.
Yeah, well, I figured with a week like this, I might as well have announced I'm running for the presidency.
Nice.
You know,
by the way, my ringtone download counter just passed 79 downloads.
oh really?
Really?
Yeah. I just died when I watched that. That's why I thought you'd be the perfect candidate for my.
You did the ringtone thing?
I did the ringtone thing. Oh yeah.
Hey, I put up a really nice message to try to see if I could just get Bill to kind of go, yeah. And he freaking he basically freaking cookie cuttered over the top of it. Didn't even read it. I'm like, F this shit. And I freaking just took it down. I'm like, I'm not even going to be nice. Screw that.
I think I saw that, and it said, "Did you?"
Yeah, it was
even
long.
read
It was
this?
nice. I was
Yeah.
just saying, hey, we all make mistakes. And he's like, he refuses to freaking make a mistake. Oh,
Well, here's the thing, Matthew. If you have the ability to switch back to 2.4 with the Anafi, and if you somehow can get your hands on the Z160 and the alpha antennas, I will make you a bet. I'll make you a bet. Can you fly the Anafi with just your phone? Have we figured out if they can use the fly pad with the Anafi yet? Have you seen any videos?
I have never seen it.
So you've never seen anybody fly it with just their phone?
Nope.
Okay, this is something I would look into before you make a decision on a Wi-Fi repeater. There's two things going on here. Number one, you got to find out if you can fly it with just the phone, or if they've added in the ability to use the fly pad as well. If they have, then it's a great setup. I think it'll work just fine for you. But somebody's got to be the guinea pig. Matthew, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're up for this. We were all guinea pigs at one point, dude. We all had to test this to find out,
Yeah, I want that FPV from, because I watched all the tests for the Anafi with the standard controller, and you get out past 1.5 miles and it's broke up. And I want 2 mile freaking clear 720.
Okay, so here's the thing. Jet says you can fly it with a phone.
Okay.
And then he followed that up with, don't know about the fly pad. So here's the deal. If you can fly it with just the phone, then you can
fly it with the fly pad. Yeah.
Then you can probably fly it with the fly pad. If not, you can still fly it with a repeater and your phone, okay, with touchscreen controls. Now, it's not the best way to fly, but if you're looking for some serious range, you could definitely do that, most likely with the repeater.
I was going to say, is that why?
Maybe I'll just go find a repeater on eBay. I'm looking right now.
Yeah, well, see,
I'm gonna buy it back.
So yeah, it might be worth it. I mean, if you can get extended range, bro, way beyond what it should be, then I would say it's totally worth it.
I just want it back because it's fun. I can find other drones and hook it up to it.
Right.
Sorry, I had to.
Why did I sell that thing? Freaking so stupid.
Okay, let's see. GearBest might have it back finally.
Yeah, I found it, but it was some. I had to go to Shenzhen, China, and order 1,000 of them.
Okay. Oh, look. GearBest, I think, has it in stock again.
I saw it on their picture, but it did.
Oh no, shit! It says discontinued.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I've seen that on there.
Banggood says they have it.
Jed says he saw it on eBay today.
Well, heck, if you can get the Z160 Wi-Fi repeater with SMA jacks, man, it's a beast. It is probably the best Wi-Fi repeater I have come
You've
across.
seen kids do tests with the the heck is this? There's another one out there, but it doesn't allow you to change the antennas.
The only drone I have seen fly reasonable is the Tello by phone only. Oh no, heck no, dude! Did you watch my original Wi-Fi repeater video before my FlyPad showed up?
Yeah, weren't you? Yeah,
I
weren't
took
you
the
using?
Bebop 2 out with just the phone controls over a mile. I was like, people are like, you flying with just the phone? I'm like, yes, I'm just holding my finger for it on the screen.
Jet says you'll be sterile after using it.
Too late.
Oh my god, yeah, I think I flew out to like 7,256 feet, and then I looked at
Your
my
phone.
girlfriend.
You're sitting there like
I said,
this.
I said, I don't think there's any reason to go any further. I've had perfect FPV the entire time. I'm just gonna hit return to home. So yeah, that was it. Like it didn't have any issue getting out that far. So
I'm gonna put this in there. Let's see. I haven't ordered anything from Banggood or any of those companies in forever.
but just remember, guys, the Z160 is only 2.4. It is not 5G. So you know you gotta only choose to use it on the 2.4 settings, even if it says that it's a crappy signal. When you
That's probably why they stopped selling them,
what's that?
because it doesn't. It doesn't.
Because it doesn't do dual band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Matthew. I'll definitely look into that. Yeah,
Ted
he wants-
said he saw it on eBay. I'm looking right now, man. I'm trying
wants
to
to be on
find
my
it.
cabinet.
I want to be director of the FAA.
Director of the. Hey, you and about a half a dozen other, but yeah, I think we can work that out, Sam.
All right, man. Good
I
deal.
just want everybody to know that I am an honest politician as running for presidency. I will take bribes, and I honestly
right.
admit it. Yeah, unlike my people that are my opponents, they'll take bribes, but they lie about it. I won't. I'll admit to it right now.
As long
I
as you're
am-
honest about it.
I am not above being bought out. So bring on the corporate donations, folks.
Oh, come on. You're not that shallow, huh?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any.
Yeah, I am. When it comes to money, I'd be real shallow. I'm broke. I'm poor. I could handle being shallow. But my platform, I stand for nothing, and I won't stand for anything. So pretty much, I'll be like most politicians. I'll be worthless.
I like how you got Nellis Air Force Base behind you there.
Yeah.
Are you
And that's
leading? Are you leading the fight? To Area 51?
Yeah. I've already been there. I came on that night when Dan had that thing when those idiots first started that, and it's like, I've been there. Nothing out there. It's desert.
Yo, it's around the corner. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm looking. I keep finding the same old repeaters.
So you have cupcakes you for a bribe. Okay. Hey, anything. Cupcakes, Tam Tams. I'm all for Tam Tams. You Aussies and New Zealanders, you Kiwis can send them. I heard the term today, instead of, because they're down under, so we're the up overs. I thought that was kind of cool, Yeah. I'm an up over. All right.
Dad, I always thought about sticking some much larger antennas on it, dude, like some 13 dBs, like some massive dipole craziness.
I was gonna put a conical freaking directional.
Well, I really got ballsy, and I was gonna order an SMA connector Wi-Fi gun. Have you seen those?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, like 15 kilometers of range or something crazy. Right. Yeah, you just aim it in the general direction you're gonna go, and just make sure you
go out there.
Yeah.
Follow it like the Germans did when they were freaking sending their planes out.
Put it on your head in a hat.
The hat cam, a freaking hat. Walk out there, we got the freaking antenna pointing straight out.
Yeah, they sell Wi-Fi guns on eBay now. I thought about it.
What don't they sell on eBay?
Oh crap! You can buy all
Yeah,
kinds
dude, you
of
can
great-
buy like spy gear on eBay now.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yes,
They're,
biscuits from the UK too.
yeah. That's be part of my new foreign policy. You got to bring all sorts of new treats and stuff to the new president.
How are you gonna handle Kim Jong Un?
Well, there's that big red button.
Yeah, just blow that
And my
place on
finger
the
works.
man.
I can push it.
What's he?
Not a
He's
problem.
gonna come. Hello, Grumpy Wagga.
We still have the U.S. government still has a policy of foreign assassination. So I'm not against using the CIA for purpose of good.
What he can't say L, right? It's L. He can't pronounce L, so he'd be like, "Hello, Royd."
Yeah, exactly.
Hello,
exactly.
Royd.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I've been working on my L's.
I'm
Yeah.
so lonely. So lonely.
Oh my God! Please don't. It's too late at night for that. So, what are you doing up this late, Dan?
I got out of work at midnight, and then I stopped at Subway, which took an hour to eat a salad, and then I hung out with some people out front for a bit, and then I came home and I had a discussion I wanted to talk about true friends versus fake friends and yes men. Who are you surrounding yourself with?
Yeah,
Quite a lot of
okay.
positivity
YouTube
at the beginning of the
strangers.
stream. I'm not a bad guy. I just want you to understand your own inner truth. That's all. I feel like I could be the daddy of YouTube. Feels good. Feels
And what have you been drinking? What did you have in your Subway Coke there?
I've been drinking Monty Python and the Holy Ale.
Well, that explains a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
Acai berries. The Holy Grail. Definitely.
Dude, I can't. I bought it as a shelf item. We drank the whole 8-pack, but I kept one of them, so I guess I drank the whole
Are
7.
those 16-ounce cans there?
Yeah, no, these are 1 pint.
Oh, they're
1 pint of ale. So they're tasty though, man. It's amber gold ale tempered over burning witches.
Yeah, I'm getting away from the bitter poppy stuff, and I'm more towards the blonde ales now. I used to like the dark beers. I used to make it for a while.
Daddy Dan.
I like it.
I used to make my own. I used to make whole kegerators full of it.
Dude, kegerator, that sounds awesome.
I used to make, and then I'd force carbonate it. And when I lived in the middle of nowhere, I decided to make my own 12-point beer.
Oh, that's awesome.
That would be a good video. Maybe I should do that again.
How'd you get the carbonation? You use sugar?
I did sugar when I started, but I got lazy, and it's easier to just go buy CO2.
Oh, but that's no fun, man.
Then you can crank it on and get it carbonated right when you want to drink it, so it doesn't have to be carbonated all the time.
My man's doing his own distilling in his kitchen, and he's not even using real, like designing his own carbonation.
I did it at first. I used sugar to create the carbonation. It just takes too long. I want to drink it like tomorrow. So once it's done fermenting, you just want to freaking get it going. You don't want to wait around for it to carbonate.
God, dude, it brings me back. I lived next to Great Lakes Packing, which was this company that packaged apples, right? And they would leave them in these fermenting barrels because they'd make apple cider out of them. And they would leave them in these big 55-gallon drum fermenting barrels full of liquid. And it was designed to break down the apples as they rotted away. They put them in these barrels, and then it became alcohol in the end, right? But they did it in a very special fashion. Well, we borrowed one of these, which never thought to return it. I should give that back. But brought one of these 55-gallon drums home with apples, and we decided to make our own, and we let it sit and ferment for months
Apple beer.
outside. Yeah, dude, 6 months. We just let it just sit out there and just bake in the sun, and just like we didn't. And you unscrew the cap, and it's like, and you hear it pressurize. You're like, oh my god! And then you pull up the top, and there's just mold and yuck on top. and you take this thing and you scoop out all the mold, and then it's liquid again, and then you put the cap back on. You let it sit for another 6 months, and after a year, it is full alcohol in there, which then you strain and then you boil it. Okay, like it
Kiwi
is.
says he has 3 stills.
What's that?
Kiwi
Matt
said, yeah,
Kiwi says he has 3 stills.
Oh yeah.
yeah, and he's been in a cast and pretty well been. He was telling me earlier today that he's been pretty well laid up with that, and now he's getting a walking cast finally. And he says he's got to start running his still because he's way behind on what he was doing. So,
Oh yeah. Hey, don't feel bad, dude. I'm getting scrotum reduction.
He's behind his orders.
90 proof spirit, then mix and blend. Gin for my wife and bourbon too.
You go blind.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Didn't people go blind
Bur-
back in the 1920s?
Well, if you've ever got drunk on Everclear, you wish you'd gone
I
blind.
can't see her.
There is a guy on YouTube who chugged a bottle of Everclear.
Oh my god!
And
Was that the
shoe nice.
the LA Beast?
No, that was the shoe nice, and he had an ambulance on scene.
Oh my god!
He slammed it, dude, like within 10 seconds.
I can feel it right. I can feel that in my chest right now.
Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, that's
Just,
worst stuff I ever drank in my life.
dude, just taking a shot of this stuff is like drinking fumes of gasoline.
Yeah,
You
because
know.
it's what's the proof on that? 180
Yeah,
or
Everclear's
something like that.
190.
190. I couldn't remember. I knew it was up close
45
to 200.
LOL at 90. Yep, that's probably that's probably as low as you can go without causing a fire.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
mean,
know
you're
anything
talking
more.
just about
All I
pure
know is
grain
that beer
alcohol.
you can't go for tasting good. You can't go much lower than 12. You start getting higher than 12, it starts to like taste winey. And I don't want to drink wine. I wanted to drink beer.
Check this out, man.
He says our proof over here is different than what it is down there, so it could
Well,
be. Yeah.
It's still harsh.
All right, we're only going to share bits and pieces of this.
Everclear bottle slam. Oh my god, here we go. Here's the
Check this out.
Is this guy from Iowa? That's what he
I
looks
don't know
like.
where he's from, but here we go.
He already looks like his brain cells are dead, so this can't hurt him.
Oh yeah, oh my god.
I feel that going like straight down my throat, through my stomach, and right out the backside.
Ah.
Skip ahead. Skip ahead.
What's he doing? Drinking some orange juice?
Or,
Trying to-
or
trying
water
to-
chaser.
He's got the ambulance people there. I'm all right. I'm all right.
I got this.
Didn't want to go over 1 minute on this video. Thank you.
I want to
Yeah,
see
no,
him. I want to see him pressurize it and smoke it. You ever see
Oh,
people
yeah.
do that?
You know, that's the kind of crap that gives you, alcohol. What do they call it? Alcohol poisoning, toxic poisoning.
Oh
from
yeah, because it
alcohol?
goes
Yeah.
right in your blood, man.
Yeah,
Instantly.
yeah. That stuff will kill you like that.
No, that's why he has an ambulance on scene. You know, I don't know if they're going to be able to save you though. I'm sure he immediately ran in the bathroom, tried to puke out as much as he possibly could.
Oh yeah, because that
You'd
You'd have
much
to
hits your
get
system.
get carbon in there to freaking.
Kill you, just kill
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Don't
That's,
they pump carbon into you?
yes,
I have
yeah.
no idea. I'm sure the first thing he wanted to do was get as much out as he could just by going
Like eating charcoal
Uh,
briquettes and stuff like that. It's supposed to help.
Above and
Anything with-
Beyond says that I think you get it at the pharmacy, and it's called charcoal, and it's
yeah,
you
it's
know,
charcoal.
it's for-
You can literally
it's for
eat charcoal.
overdose. Yeah, it's for
People-
overdoses and stuff. Yeah,
Isn't it if you have there's some kind of stomach thing too? If you can eat charcoal pieces and it helps. I've tried. There's that acid. So, yeah.
He's
He only
Warren
had
Bruner says he only had one brain cell. Yeah.
That was a tough one too. That brain cell was the toughest one.
Shoe Nice and LA Beast are pretty closely matched. LA Beast doesn't do the slams like he does. Shoe Nice has done over 170 liquor slams in his YouTube career.
Oh, my
And
Lord.
he has taken every challenge ever hit the table. I think he even did a whole bottle of moonshine at one point that somebody sent him.
He probably ate a whole box of freaking Tide Pods too.
Oh yeah, no, he does everything, bro. Used tampons. He had a bunch of girls send him used tampons.
Oh no!
Yeah, he
I-
sticks deodorant, chews up tobacco and just swallows it. Like he eats rolls. He went to New York and he wrapped around the Empire State Building with like 40 rolls of toilet paper, and then he ate the entire 40 rolls, just walking around, shoving it in his mouth and drinking water.
All
Like,
those things just
dude's out there, bro. Out there.
They bug me. Those are like things that. Ugh.
I mean, the tobacco thing, because I chewed tobacco, but of course, I live in Oklahoma, so that's not a big deal here. Everybody does at one point or another. It's, like a lot of places, you start smoking at a young age. Here, you start chewing at a young age. But let me tell you, that stuff, you ain't careful, you get it. Yeah.
You swallow it though. He chews.
Yeah.
Chewing tobacco. He just chews the whole thing up and swallows it.
Well, I've swallowed it because I didn't want to get caught by the teachers chewing in class, but
Dude,
yeah, you were that kid. I went to school with you.
Yeah.
The kid sat in the back and freaking had a Pepsi can and just
Yeah. we
hockey players.
they banned us from chewing in school because when I first started high school, we could chew, and then they said no tobacco products.
Yeah, you're probably real close to my age, just a little bit older.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. And
because kids were still smoking we had an outdoor smoking section like in a courtyard,
right,
so kids could go during lunch and before and after school and congregate with the teachers who were in there smoking too.
they in Grand Junction they wouldn't. In Denver they let them smoke. In Grand Junction they wouldn't. So
yeah, it was starting to go out at that time.
Yeah.
Like
and
1978 or something like that, or 77
I graduated 74. So
here's one.
You're a little not quite 10 years older than me.
How about a half gallon of straight vodka?
Oh, I've had nights like this.
In the military,
this I can relate to.
How many people can say, well, I bet you all of it, raise your hand. I think the worst hangover and drunk I ever had was 2 quarts of Boone's Farm strawberry.
Oh my Lord, that's horror. That's just shit.
And I just chugged it about like this guy's doing because I wanted to get drunk. Oh my God.
If you're gonna chug a bottle of freaking vodka, get some good stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's crap. I'd make it cold.
How many guys here have ever drank Ripple?
Dude,
I know what it is, but I can
or 40-40, Mad Dog 40-40.
Yeah, Mad Dog.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Look at that guy. Just
That's
dumping
just-
it.
That's just
Jesus Christ.
That's yeah.
He's an animal. Bro,
I
he's
can't drink a soda like that.
an animal.
yeah.
Dude is an animal.
This guy is just
I'm gonna find that repeater. $13.99. Buy it from Amazon.com. No, you can't. I'll click on it and yep, availability in stock. This says it's in stock.
On Amazon?
This is router gigabit Wi-Fi.
Oh, and when I run for president, I want you people to know that the Canadians, the Kiwis from New Zealand, and the Australians and the ones from England that are all illegal aliens, they're allowed to vote. Anybody else can't, but we'll let them vote. Especially if they're voting for me.
There you go. That's the key there.
And I'm running on the NDIM Republitarian ticket. NDIM Republitarian.
Oh boy.
And we're going to give everybody
Trumpy,
everything.
you need to be on the panel during the Democratic freaking convention.
Oh, I'd love to be on there. Oh, oh yeah, no, they wouldn't have me on there. They don't. Most of those guys on there and gals would go home crying. You know.
I don't want to save any human beings, just whales, trees, and
Those
You know,
idiots
the only
don't even
person-
realize they're going to be the ones putting themselves out
The
too.
only person that's going to agree with you is William Shatner. We have traveled back in time to save an endangered species.
that was good. I'm impressed. That was a
That-
good William Shatner.
Yeah. I
We have
actually,
traveled back in time.
I actually got to see Leonard Nimoy, and when he was doing,
Really?
you know, yeah, before got to meet him got pictures of me and Judy with him,
Really?
Nice.
and he's a great guy. He was the guy who played
Spock.
Worf.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy who played Spock, but the guy who played Worf on
Right. The Klingon Worf. Wasn't
yeah,
it?
Klingon.
His
That
name.
guy was an ass.
Michael Dorn. Yeah, he's
Michael
a dick.
Dorn. Yeah, his cousin. His
Sir
cousin-
Grumpy, you can walk away from me right this minute. I really
Yeah.
don't have any time for you.
That's
Are
pretty
you going
much
to bring
where
that
he
fart
was.
machine back out?
Yeah.
Okay, I shouldn't have said that. Dang it.
It's always available. If I'm in my studio, it's
Why'd I
available.
say that? I just ruined your stream, Dan.
No, it's all good, man.
Yeah, he wouldn't ask. He knows what I'm going to do. Yeah, but
That's
Here it
great.
comes.
yeah, yeah. I've got. Let's see. There's 15 on this page. There's 5, 9. So 15.
Oh my
20.
God, I got to
I got
find
24
this
different parts. I got. I mean, it's
can't-
one machine.
I know they come in at least that many varieties, but I
Yeah.
can't believe they put it in a machine.
Oh,
Did you
this
make
is
your
just one
own?
of them. No, this is just. Yeah, no, those.
Get yourself one of those keyboards where you can program each.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, and what I've got is I have a iPad Pro 10-inch, one of the 2017 model, and I have it here, and I have it plugged in through my soundboard, and it runs into my computer and right out through all this, so I can just go
Right.
like
I was gonna
Crunchy Frog.
I was gonna get a little soundboard, but I'm just sick of having too many things plugged in. I already got enough crap plugged in
Well,
sometimes.
That's what I like about this. This a Tascam. It's called the Mini
Yeah,
Studio.
that's a good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably was it about that
Yeah.
big?
Yeah, and I can.
That's good. Where you just go in and out and it powered up and just
Right.
split your mic.
And I can change
Yeah,
the way I sound and,
that's it. That's all you need.
Lollipop and the lollipop.
so, but I mean, it's fun.
And it's got a place to just plug. Go where my headsets plug in on the iPad. It has an actual place to plug. It even shows a picture
Yeah,
of your
that's
phone and
yeah,
your
that,
iPad.
that's the repeater
The
that
repeater.
I seen
However-
a kid. I seen a kid do that, but it doesn't. You can't plug in external antennas on that.
No, however, if you really wanted to,
Rip
you
it
could
apart.
open that up and just order some SMA connectors and just solder them on.
That's you know what I was actually thinking about that.
That might be.
Is that two? That's the one I seen kids? I seen a kid do a mod on it. Isn't
Yep.
that the one that you did? Didn't you use one like that?
Well, no, I had a different one, but I had the Z160. But this one has, like I said, built-in antennas.
Did you
Unfortunately,
use one of those though back when you were doing your Hubsan stuff?
no, I had the Xomi version 1 Wi-Fi repeater.
Okay.
But this one right now it's only $22, and this is dual band. This is 5G, and so this is one of those ones where if you modify it and you keep it, then it's yours. Don't ever give it to anybody. Don't
Well,
sell it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna freaking
So it's
maybe
20.
that's something I'll work on this winter. I freaking tear one of those apart and see what I can get it to do.
Now, the issue is it's going to take a month to get here, so I'm going to order it now.
Oh
So,
yeah, it's the Chinese one. Yeah,
yeah, it's October 3rd is when it's going to.
Shenzhen.
Yeah, but for
Hopefully, it comes in one piece
yeah,
and it doesn't get held at the border.
it's going to be like I said. I have no choice, but it does run wireless 802.11 AC.
With
And,
K. Can you put the link up on that? I just want to see it. Or can you pop a link on the chat? just want to see that really quick.
Jeez, buddy, you're asking a lot of me here.
I know it's big time.
It's hard to do. Just with the phone.
Okay, here I just
Share this.
I want to see if it's the same because there's a couple of those exact. I've seen that repeater. I was going to show it to you, but I couldn't. I guess I could have used my phone. Duh.
Like I said, right now, give me 1 sec because I'm going to purchase it because I now have to wait a month before I can play more with the.
That's a sucky thing. Anything you want to get cheap like that freaking takes freaking forever.
They're the
And when
only
it comes, you're like, oh, I ordered that.
Yeah. Well, I'll still find other reasons to play with the Spark. Trust me. All right, your order was placed. Okay, so let me just. I want to get it for everybody buys the damn thing.
Yeah, but there's a couple. There's a bunch of versions of that. That's why I'm saying there's that plastic box is sold by a couple of different people.
Okay, here you go. I just posted it in the. Oh, you can't see it on there, can you?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
I'm looking at it right now. Oh, that's a different one. Okay, let me see. That's a different one I was looking at. 600 Mbps. 2 and 5. There we go. It's got both. We just got to get antennas hooked up to it. So get two SMA connectors. I probably have some.
I have a couple here, so I'll just go ahead.
So
And
I've got antenna stuff from when I was doing other stuff.
just remember, there's SAE and SMA.
SMA, yeah.
So we need to remember which one it is. I think it's
It's
SMA.
SMA. Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Kong, Taiwan. It's called Chung Hong Kong.
Kong Dang Wing Chao Bing Bang Wing Tong.
You better be careful. They hear you talking like that, making fun of people. They'll say
I'm not making
Got
fun
it.
of them.
you got a racist channel here.
There's no racism.
Hey,
Grumpy, I'm not laughing here. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Actually, I'm the one who's laughing.
hey, listen, I'm the one ordering it from Dong Hang Lo. Okay.
Hey. Grumpy, I got a question. I had somebody, one of the people I do dash cam reviews for. She
Right.
she emailed me and said, why you always with your dog on because I do videos with my dog all the time.
Right.
And I'm in my car with my dog. To me, it's normal. In
Yeah,
China, I don't
yeah.
think it's normal to ride around with your big dog.
Well, it's
I
because
mean,
you're
Steve's
riding
looking
around with
behind me all the
dinner.
time.
They're looking at it thinking, why is that takeout?
Oh, come on.
We had a physical therapist for my wife because she has Parkinson's, and I've talked about that before on my shows and stuff. But we had this one physical therapist who was from the Philippines,
Yeah.
and of course we have dogs. We have, well, he's left. He was standing right here. We have like 150-pound Great Pyrenees, and then we have 3 because we've lost a couple this year. So we have that passed from old age. They were like 18.
Oh,
And
yeah. Wow, that's
but
old.
yeah, we've lost 4 dogs in the last 3 years, and all of them were like 14 or 16, 17, and 18. So yeah. And
That all 3. God, that's horrible.
yeah, it's just each one of them, we knew it was their time, and it's time to go have them put down, and they passed before the day that I was going to take them
Just
in.
use foil extenders.
Yeah, but I want it to look professional, man.
Grumpy, I feel you, man. I 2 years ago I put my dog down, so and I got it. That's why I got Steve right now.
Yeah,
Now, I'm gonna. My next dog is gonna be Pekingese and Shih Tzu. I want that specific mix, so I can call it a Pika
piece
Shih.
of shit.
And yeah, I'm like, that's my Pika Shih.
Okay, foil extenders. No, because you can. I mean, I don't.
I would
Usually
say
you could put directional, but you want the big panel, and you want that array. You want it large.
remember you're only amplifying the 360 signal in one direction, and they're only like maybe tops 2 dB antennas. So
Right.
they're not high gain panel antennas. By putting high gain panel antennas on there, you are guaranteeing yourself that
Right.
exact array amplified in one
Right.
direction with a spread like this.
And it makes a huge difference because you get that big space in the sky.
You're talking about like a parabolic dish or a
Right.
pop can cut in half and then sliding it over the. I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't work, but it's not. It's not
It'd be
going
interesting to see what it would do. I guess you just
you
take
know.
that, put it over the top, and just
Right.
test it. I'd rather go with what I know works.
So, well, yeah. I mean, there's definitely, like I said, have you ever seen people do the signal testers? Like put the little thing in front of it and read out how much signal is coming out of it. The parabolic dish does make a big difference,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's not. It definitely does not amplify the signal.
No,
As far as like output, it just directs all the
Directs.
signal in one path, which raises the meter a bit. But if you're looking to actually cast a heavy signal, that's why you would up the dB of the antenna.
it was like the clamshell for your.
Right. You said I'm thinking quick and dirty. Yeah, I mean, you could give it a shot, dude. What's the worst that happens?
Yeah, that's the fun thing is if you get like a positive result video it
Sure.
and show people, say, hey, I doubled my, I added
My
25 to 30% more distance. People go, that's cool. I want to add 25%. What did you do? You just took a piece of paper and a freaking plastic cone and you know.
Now, remember that those parabolic dishes need to be made very specifically. Like, I've seen a lot of people attempt to make them, and I don't think they understand how a parabolic dish works. It has to be very specifically cut out, and it has to be,
Right.
you know,
Kind of like antennas. People don't understand that. If you freaking, rape an antenna, it freaking totally just, it is an exact distance that thing has to be.
Yeah, it's all got to be spaced to pick up the and reflect back the signal that it's receiving, and each one of them has a different frequency.
Right.
That's why they're set up that way. And
Yeah, there's really good videos out there to show you how far, for 5G and how much for 2.5 and
right.
so
for control antennas.
I would say if you're going to give that a shot, you may just want to order the Spark parabolic dishes.
Oh yeah.
That might
I
be.
didn't buy those yet. I'm gonna though. I mean, I can use it for my Mavic too.
Bro, they make a massive difference, dude. Like,
I saw it. It's
Why?
almost double.
Yeah. Easily. You could go 2 miles out and 2 miles back. You'd be landing on about 4% battery, but you can do it.
Yeah, I've got new props coming. I'm gonna get those on, and that would be kind of a fun thing to do.
Now, when you say the Spark parabolics, are you talking about those
The clamshell.
Clamshell? Yeah.
Yeah. The real name is parabolic dish, but yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But you can use that on any of the same controller. It's made the same way.
It slides right over those antennas and it actually puts the antennas at the right angle because I have that for. Well, I had it for my Spark and I used it on my Mavic Air controller.
Yeah, it'll work on all those.
Yeah,
I mean,
it works great.
I'm going to be honest. Anytime you can switch to a high gain panel antenna instead of a parabolic dish, you should. Okay, parabolic dishes are great, but they don't really amplify the signal. They just push it.
That's why they put that kit on the Phantom 3.
Right, the Attila Attila, whatever it is, the Attila light. But even then, we found that wasn't necessary because I did the video of the Magic Powers 5 showing how, because the Phantom 3 comes stock at 9 dB output, and that's it. That's not really a lot, honestly, when you're considering that you're transferring video and controller signability through the same signal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that creates a problem. So we found that by running Magic Powers 5, you can amplify the Wi-Fi card that's in it all the way up to 24 dB or 27 dB, and then you could go miles away without ever having to install kits on it. A quick firmware patch that takes 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I've
got to look into, because I have it because I want it on Osby Drones. I have a full license copy of No Limit Drones.
Okay.
And I need to go through and look at that because I think it has something about in the software to increase the distance range.
Yes,
and power.
I mean, I would
FCC mode.
Yes, I would assume it does, just because all of the DJI products come range capped.
Yeah.
And it's as simple as just making firmware adjustments to use the untappability of what they actually installed in there.
Yeah.
Jet was saying there's a range extender. Yeah, I've seen that kit with the little coil antennas. I think that's the one.
I don't like those. I
said it's
forget.
$169. It's because that guy probably makes them from scratch.
FPVLR makes a set. I can't think of the what that that
I
type
just
of,
replace all the panels because basically the Sky Controller 2 is what 6 panel antennas that are just arrayed
I think it's 4.
or 4.
No, I
There's a
think
bunch
it's
of them in there,
actually
but it does yeah
2, but they're bent. There's 2
right.
going, like it's 2 units in one in their curve. The Sky Controller 1 has 4 going across the top.
Okay.
So if I remember correctly, I think I've seen somebody open it and it was 2 of them, but they were kinked.
They were
Like
kinked.
bent like that so that they would fit the,
And they just they just
Right.
added the different the better antennas. I've seen that where they got the panels.
Yeah, Kiwi, Mad Kiwi Craig had won the No Limit Drones. He gave his copy to iSpike. iSpike discovered something about that No Limit Drones. You can set that spark up to go just about as fast as you want, and he did.
Did he what he fly it into?
He toasted the battery.
He
It
what?
literally he fried the battery. It actually flew so
yeah.
long, hard and hot because he ran it wide open for as long as he could instead of
straw.
you know. And they tell you do it in bursts. Don't he just
Right.
it's like I worked on the big 30mm cannon that's on the A10s. I worked on those. Those things fired so fast and hot that they had to shoot. That's why you hear because if they just completely wind it full out, it'll actually melt the end of the barrels.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's the whole thing with race drones. It's the same principle. You
Yeah.
can't just stay full throttle the whole time. You have to let the battery come out of sag. You know,
Yeah.
if you don't let it come out of sag, then it's gonna
I-
toast the battery. It's gonna explode or blow one or the
I,
other.
Yeah.
I was
that's-
flying my Mavic like about a week ago. At night, I'm like, okay, it's not too hot. When that drone came back, because it's 105 degrees. When that drone came and it wasn't, it was shaded. It was the evening. When that drone came back, I could hardly touch it. That's how hot those things run.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm like, freaking A, man, that can't be good. So I didn't fly it again. I'm like, I ain't freaking flying it again. It's too hot. That's why I'm waiting for it to cool down.
Yeah, I won that copy just as Mad Kiwi says, yeah, he cooked it. I won that copy, I think, like the next week or week after. And it's right after the first thing they told me is, oh, by the way, Spike fried his drone using this. I'm going,
I've never
"I'm
fried a
not-"
drone.
He fried the battery, because, even he admits that he ran it straight out for as long as it would go. It's like, okay. But, Spike's a nutter anyway. I think the world of him, but he's a nutter. Of course, everybody in Western Australia is, I think. No
Well,
offense to you guys in Western Australia.
Isn't it like farm country out there? Or isn't it like,
It's-
like wheat fields and stuff?
Yeah, some of it is. Yeah, some of it's just, they did a lot of gold mining out there too.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
that's right. It's mining country.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
mining country. So some of
Yeah.
it's pretty desolate and pretty far out. So,
I'm looking for range extender kits. I think because Jet's looking it up. Oh my God, there's a pair of Disco. Oh my gosh, I wish those things were just. God, I wanted one of those so bad. I wanted to have a drone that you could just fly for half an hour, for an hour. Just
yeah.
let it go because it's got that freaking awesome camera on it. And I think, oh, you just let it go, and then I wanted to do like Dustin was doing. I wanted to freaking fly missions with it.
I think that's right around the corner, man. I think if these
Freaking love that drone. It sucks that freaking went down the toilet.
I think if these batteries that they've been designing, the steel batteries that they've been talking about, this mix of, whatever it is, the polymer and steel, some kind of, you guys have heard about these, right? The
Oh,
steel,
yeah.
they're supposed to be like 5 times more efficient than regular standard lipos.
Right.
And if that's the case, I mean, if you were getting 25 minutes of flight out of your original battery by running a steel version of it, apparently they're supposed to be lighter and have more output, but the same efficiency, but better, like longer life.
Yeah. Because I think the reaction between the steel and the polymer that they put in is, I can't remember how it works, but it's supposed to be a lot more efficient.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like hour flight times or longer.
Right. Right.
Your standard drones, and I was like, wow, that's actually pretty impressive if they're
Well,
going to
this-
get those marks. You
This
know?
experimental car stuff that's going on because everybody wants to make a better battery. That's going to make this. That's going to do it. That's going to push it over the edge.
That's what kicked this design off in the first place was Tesla. Tesla was talking about their battery ideas for the future, and
Yeah.
then they started talking about these steel batteries, and they, I think if we could introduce that to the hobby, it would be a game changer for the way we fly our drones.
Oh yeah.
Because we had graphene to begin with, but graphene's not easy to make. Otherwise, we'd be using graphene stuff already,
Right,
supercapacitor setups. But we can't do that because it's not easy to make graphene.
Yep.
Not in high quantities, anyways, quickly, and that's the issue. That's why they never pursued it. Even though it's a really neat idea, like they wanted to test it originally on cell phones, instantly charge your phone. Walk up and just
Right.
plug it in, bam, it just power charges it. And
Superconductor.
superconductor.
Yeah.
And then they got away from that idea. But I mean, the college that created the idea of graphene was cool. But unfortunately, it's not feasible. You can't make it fast enough, can't produce it in a large enough scale that it's worth it. So killed that. And then we heard about the steel batteries. And after that, I got really excited. So I'm keeping the Solo because I build my own batteries, and I can just imagine the Solo only getting 15 minutes of flight, but putting a steel battery in it, I may actually get the hour I've always been looking for. Out
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's the most irritating thing. You put something up and you get it in the position you want to start doing the filming and start doing and then beep beep beep, return to home. We're like, oh my God, really?
I was looking for this kit that I'm seeing. I'll see if you ever. This is the first time I've ever seen these. They're like mini parabolic dishes.
Mm.
They're individual though. They're not like the clamshell. They're like round. This is the first time I've ever seen these things.
fly natural in the house.
Yeah. He says, when do I actually sleep? I don't. I was up all night last night and went to bed about 8:00 this morning and slept part of the day on and off. And I was getting ready to go to sleep when I saw Dan had fired this thing up. And so
Yeah.
everybody kept asking me to come. I'm like, okay.
I was thinking he was going off. I'm like, oh shit.
No, it was a very positive stream out the whole. I hope the message is well received by certain people. I hope they take into consideration what I've said because it's true. It's honest. It's very much fact.
Oh, I like that.
You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's not
kinda
on a.
crazy.
That's,
You think that freaking? I have to.
it's an interesting idea.
And how that would work.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not on a Mavic controller, but it's kind of it looks like it's supposed to.
Right.
Those antennas should be bent upwards. You're casting a signal.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
thinking.
that's
It's
what I'm
just
saying.
shooting
That's-
straight back,
sorry.
and they should be up.
Yeah, they're parabolics. They're
Right.
and they're yeah.
that setup
That
doesn't.
doesn't. Yeah, it's weird.
Something
Yeah,
about
it is.
It's
Interesting.
those are obviously dipole antennas. So it's
Jet
just
says
catching.
the Anafi gets 22 solid. Okay.
That's what the Bebop gets. The Bebop
Yeah,
fresh batteries. The Bebop gets anywhere
22.
from 22 to 25.
That's a lot of time. I mean, shit.
Yeah. It's a lot of time in the sky.
I
You know-
22 minutes. I lose attention span in 22
Mad
minutes.
Kiwi says mini CDs, and that's what it looks like. That's what those look like on there. Remember those little
Uh-huh.
mini DVDs? that
Yeah,
they-
they're $6 for those
Yeah.
for that pair.
yeah.
I don't know.
You
what
just
to
get curious. You're like, oh man, and you could tell the guy that made them was like, oh, we fuck them up right now. If we make them wear those things, they will buy these. And
Yeah. If it looks strange, yeah, those Americans, they'll buy it. Yeah.
I doubt they were.
you doubt it? I'm a dumb, pretty stupid. I probably buy them. The only reason why I'm not is I don't want to wait a month to get it.
I know a lot of people on YouTube that would probably buy it.
I just can't wait. I can't wait. I
Yeah.
can't wait a freaking month.
I
I can wait a month for the freaking
I need
for
to
the
go
Wi-Fi
to bed, guys, because
repeater.
Mel's doing his show early tomorrow. So
yeah.
he can,
Tell
yeah.
Mel I was gonna join him with him and Ash, but tell Mel I think I'm gonna probably sleep this one out. My dad's birthday is tomorrow. Though I wanted to join, and I'm sure Mel would have brought me in because I had already talked to him about it.
Right.
But
Well,
just let him know for me. I can't. I'm gonna be exhausted when I wake
okay.
up. I'm gonna
Well,
go
I probably will be too. I've already we did the setup earlier, so and that's why I have mine's called computer in the bedroom. I had to change the biatch's name because she kept bothering me. So so anyways, I changed it to computer. But anyways, the computer will wake me up at 10 o'clock. So yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll be up around the same time. So yep, that's about right. And Dad's birthday today.
Yeah.
What time is Mel's show tomorrow?
Do what?
What time is Mel's show tomorrow?
He's having it, I think at 11.
Eastern
Yeah.
time? Or
No, it'd be 12 o'clock Eastern time, 11 Central. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that really wouldn't work for me. I'd be at my dad's already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
He
he's because Ash is over in England. He's trying to get it into a time where Ash would, because it'll be Sunday over in England too. But it'll be Sunday evening. So, and but yeah, Roosevelt. Yeah, my Judy is doing good. She's doing pretty good. She's holding her own. And she's now hit the 7-year mark on her remission on her cancer, so that's good. We dealt with that a week or so ago. God, I hate when that time comes around every 6 months. It's like, is it? Isn't it? Is it? So you sit around for a week to find out. It's just nerve wracking.
Now, Jet, I just want to ask you real quick. Are you the one that's been emailing me? I'm not going to go further than that, but are you the one that's been sending me emails? Let's see what he says here. I want to make sure I'm connecting a channel with an email instead of a face.
Hey, Grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom's been. She's had breast cancer for 20 years.
Yeah.
And yeah, every so often you got to go in for the PET scan.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they look at it. That's she just went through that this last week, and so everything's still staying in one place. That's why you're looking. I don't know what kind of cancer she's dealing with, but
well, we were real lucky. She had lung cancer. And but we found it early. But by the time they got it set up for the I will Kiwi. I'll tell him hi. But by the time they got it set up to start treating it, which takes a little time to get the team together and all that. And they were using CyberKnife, which is a pinpoint radiation thing.
Right.
And it's really good if they can use that. That's the best way to go because there's no side
what do they
effects.
implant? They implant a target, right?
Yeah, they implant a little gold. They look like pencil lead, but they're made out of gold.
And it goes,
right to that spot. Yeah,
Yep.
It's all computer controlled and everything. So, but by the time when they found it, it had already was in the lymph node right next to it. So they just made the area bigger.
Yep.
And by the time it got through, so what they do is it's like a microwave dinner where it says "Let's stand for 1 minute."
Oh yeah.
They cook her, put her in the microwave 4 times, once for an hour at a time,
That's
4
horrible
days
crap,
in a row.
man.
And then, after they've through microwaving her, she has to sit around for 8 weeks and then they come back and check her. And hopefully, and in her case, the cancer was gone, but it had metastasized and moved to her adrenal gland. And the one oncologist says, I can't do anything. There's nothing we can do. Well, he says, go back to the radiation oncologist. And I said, oh, okay. We did. And he says, yeah, I can fix it. It's been 7 years now, not a sign of any cells, nothing. So,
yeah, it's radiation, some crazy crap. I mean, I kind of going way off subject, totally off subject, actually. There's HBO's got a series called Chernobyl. If you want to go and look at it, I mean, I'm a history teacher, but it got me thinking about that. These, people that are being exposed to this freaking horrible radiation, and everybody, you know, the people in the know are going, you know, you can't do this, and then they're like, well, we have to do this because there's no other way. Oh man, I think
one of the side effects of radiation that some people don't know about is, and the military does, because and this map back here, that's why I talk about it. Dan.
yeah. Oh, geez.
They're fans, man.
Okay.
Fan man Dan.
Blow
But-
on.
You can certain types of radiation and exposure to it can cause multiple sclerosis, which I've got.
MS, yeah.
Yeah, I have had MS since.
Oh, there's radiation and everything. Radiation and freaking.
But
Uh,
see, I spend a lot of time in this area right here.
look at what happened to Dan. Look at that.
Yeah, I know. He's glowing in the dark.
He's sitting around radiating
Yeah.
batteries and
These are actually really cool, man.
Actually,
They sent them to me for review, and I've been using them a lot. But I find when I get hot in my room, I'm like, I'm gonna put my fan on.
fans and lights.
Yeah,
It turns your pages.
but yeah.
What's the benefit of the lights, though? I mean, what, you know?
Nothing. They just look cool at night. You know, they change
Okay.
colors as they go slowly, and they just look
that
like
is kind of cool. So
Maybe you'll be out walking around in the middle of the night or something. People can see.
Ooh.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
All
don't know.
right, guys, I've got to get off here, man. I'm done. Oh,
done.
my wife's calling. Coming. Yeah.
Time to go.
All right, got to go, guys. All right,
man.
later.
Thanks for dropping in,
We'll
Louis.
see you. See you.
Y'all take care.
See you, groupie.
Yeah, I'll bet you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
And then we get to watch Dan play with
They're alien eyes. That's what
he's
they
doing
are.
his all he needs now is some ecstasy.
Right.
Glow in the dark alien eyes.
Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Yeah, man.
Oh. Yeah, you can't look up anything anymore and get a freaking straight answer anymore. I'm looking up all these things and I keep getting all this other crap.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
It's gonna transition through the last.
Okay, God, let me. Holy crap! Holy crap! It's dark. Who's touching me?
Dude, I got 2 sets of them. I still haven't reviewed them. I've had them for like a month now. I told the company.
I would do a review on something like that if I knew what the frick to do.
Well, no,
How do you freaking review that? That's
So,
see,
like-
I get a list of crap and I'm like, all right, it's crap. Okay, that I kind of, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that. You know, I get to this like I could do something with that, but I don't want to revolve an entire piece of. Anyway, I guess I could do 2 minutes maybe.
Hey, Mad Kiwi, $5 is $5, bro.
That's right, baby.
$5 to make you holler.
Blow job done.
$5, bro. I did a favor for a guy in a parking lot. Does anybody have any mouthwash?
That's a favor, all right.
Oh, my
Bro,
God.
it was a Family Guy episode. Stewie walks in with beer, and Brian goes, "Oh my God, how'd you get beer?" And he goes, "I did a favor for a guy in a parking lot."
Oh God.
It's like, oh,
$5.
$5 is $5. Oh, now I'm hot. I'm turning this fan on.
Every time I look on eBay, I'm looking for my drone that I sold.
Oh.
I'm trying to wait for somebody else to sell it again. I'm like, I'm gonna buy it back. There's no way that kid will forget. The guy was in Canada.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
He probably sold that freaking repeater for more than the drone.
Oh, I'm sure. Once he realized that you can't find him anywhere,
Hey.
no, he didn't even know what he had. Honestly,
No, that's why I shouldn't have freaking sold it,
Yeah,
because like I don't think they freaking yeah. Oh, you can like one Bebop 2. I found one for $190. They're down there.
yeah, they're
just-
down to $190 now on eBay. You can buy like if I had right now, guys, I'm a little hard on cash, obviously for surgery and all that fun jazz, but Yeah.
I'm recycling. I recycle drones. I go buy. That's why I can't keep stuff. I got to sell it. So this Anafia, that Spark might have to go. I can't have
Well-
freaking drones laying around. My wife will get pissed.
I'm finding a new project. I'm getting into this hobby of boats. I'm about to buy a jet ski. I got a 2002 1100 3-seater jet ski that my friend's going to sell
Wow.
for $200, and it was running, but then they let it sit for like a year, and then they tried to start it, it wouldn't start. So their buddy tore the carbs off and then moved out, and never put the carbs back together. So I figured, what the heck, man? I'll buy it for $200, trailer, title, everything, take it to the house, reassemble the carbs, clean everything out, drain the gas. It'll probably run like a top with a new battery.
They're not that complicated.
No,
but
they're really simple. Jet skis are super simple to work on. For personal watercraft that can take
Yeah.
on the ocean, they're so easy to work on. You can buy parts, like people part them out so much on eBay. You can get like a massive bag of screws for like $20, piece the whole thing back together.
Oh yeah.
The rebuild kits are like $30, $40 for the top end. You know, it's so cheap to pull them down and just tear them open. So
We had two just 2-seaters. We had 2 of them, and they were
the old
older
ones
and didn't
run the
matter. They were
best.
fun. I had fun with them.
yeah, the old ones run the best. Dude, do you really need to go faster than like 45 or 50 miles an hour?
I lived on a right. If you know where Glen Canyon Recreation Area is, it's right on the border between Utah and Arizona. It's called
Mhm.
Glen Canyon, and there's a huge dam there. But that lake is Lake Powell, and I lived in Page there for 9 years. I buzzed all over that lake. It's talk about a drone heaven. Oh my gosh, that place would have been so nice. And then they put the huge no-fly zones up. Now you can't do shit.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, I'm finding a new love for boats, and
Yeah.
it's something
Boats are fun.
I
You
never
like it
I never got into here since I've been here for 12 years.
around
And,
water. Yeah.
You know, now that I'm surrounded by water, I'm like, oh, all these possibilities are opening up to me by having a boat. You know, and yeah, they're maintenance, yeah, they're a little bit of work, but I'm pretty mechanically inclined. I tear these things down and get them fixed ASAP. Like, it doesn't take long. So I just figured, what the heck? I mean, is it really going to kill me to have a jet ski and a river boat? You know, we could take the other boat with the 8-horse up the river all day and just hang out, or you know, small lakes and stuff. And if we
Yeah,
want
it's all manageable. You don't have to.
Right.
You don't need a forklift and all these special tools to move it around and fix it. And
if you want to go out on the ocean, we could just take the jet ski out. You know, so,
jet skis are as good as boats. There's tons of people that where I was at, they just fished from them. The
Mhm.
3-seaters, especially, you just get on there and
yeah.
you can be in really heavy, rough water. Sometimes I'd rather be on a jet ski in rough water than I'd want to be in a boat.
Oh, absolutely, because you can just turn right into the wave easily.
Yeah, just throw you get a collapsible fishing rig and throw it in the freaking in the glove box and
Dude,
bam.
You don't see boats out there with the surfers, do you?
Nope.
No, what's out there with the surfers?
Nope, they're all jet skis. Yeah.
Jet skis that can just
Yep.
jump over 16-foot waves that are coming through. you
Oh,
know?
that's fun. And I'm not a huge sportsman, but I spent a lot of time out in big waves and heavy. Even those big lakes can put out some serious freaking weather.
Yep.
And I've been on the big lake. The scariest thing is being the pilot of a big boat in that wind. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I've done that. That's scary as shit. And then you got to bring it into the freaking harbor and not freaking hit anybody else's boat. Oh my God. That's so freaking nerve wracking.
You know, I figured I have a small car. It can tow a small jet ski. You know, it's not going to have any issue with that. Me and her can ride on the same jet ski. We don't have to get a big boat. We can just
No,
be me and her on
you
a
easily can enjoy that.
3-seater,
Yep.
you know, just tool the water all day.
No, those things can. Yeah, the 3-seaters are good size. They're very stable and.
Yeah.
No,
Well, they have stabilizers now that connect right to the jet ski. They have these built-in things that screw right into the side that sit right in the like, you know where your feet go. There's always like a walkway for your feet.
Right.
They have these stabilizers that you can pick up now, and then you shove it out, and they lock into place. And it's two
gives you more.
buoys that just allow it to just, you know, sit there and they sell them for kayaks too. It's the same principle as the kayaks, but it keeps them from tipping over at all.
Yeah.
So if you want to go swimming or you want to do fishing, or you can just lock them right in and do all that fun stuff right on there. So
Editor case. He's got to learn that's Jet. He's like, yeah, he paid for an app. What's the app you use? I actually got in a bind. I was out of town and I put KineMaster on my phone really quick, and
Kind Masters. Yeah.
it was okay.
I use Power Director. It's $7 a month. It is a premium editing service for Android.
Yeah.
Totally worth it. You can use it for free, but you're going to have a watermark and you won't get a ton of the premium features.
Yeah.
I was one of the original backers for CNET, so I never have to pay the $7. I bought it outright when it was still in beta, and so as an original backer, they never make me pay the $7 a month. So
Yeah,
it worked out.
I did that. I got in on some other goofy app that I was like one of the first persons that gone, oh, this is cool. And I've got all the features on it. That's probably the same situation, but not an editor. I got the smaller phone right now too. I've got I got a 10, but I got a 10S, not the Max. So
I mean, you can edit on a tablet. You don't need to use a phone. You can use your tablet for Power Director.
yeah, I don't have a good Android tablet. I'm stuck with Apple until I change.
Oh well, you got LumaFusion available to you as an Apple user.
Luma, yeah, that's the other one. That's right, LumaFusion. That's the name I was trying to figure out.
I may not be a professional, bro, but I know a lot.
Yeah, I want to get the Max. I had the iPhone 7 Max, and I really liked that. And when I rushed and got this thing, I thought, oh, the screen size is fine. Then I started flying my drones with it, and I'm like, it would be nice to have an extra quarter of an inch.
Phablet, phone, tablet. Get a phablet.
Yeah, I was thinking about going that way, getting like a Pixel or something, like Google.
Yeah. That's what's next on my list. I think this phone's about done, so I think I'm going to get a Pixel.
Everything I use is Google. I mean,
right.
I use all my photos are saved in Google. Trying to think of what I'd lose or what I'd miss by not having an iPhone, and I can't think of anything.
Nothing,
The camera's even pretty good. The Google Pixel camera is supposed to be like one of the best ones out.
It's a mid-range device.
It's got a great freaking camera. This camera kicks ass.
Yeah, let's see what the Google Pixels. I'll let you know real quick. I'm a phone tech junkie.
You're using a Samsung S8 or S7 or what?
Me?
What?
Me?
Yeah, what are you using?
That's the LG Stylo 4.
Oh, it's a different one. Okay, I thought you were using a Samsung phone.
No. All right, so I assume we're talking about the Pixel for $400, the $399.
Yeah, that's the new one. The one that's the inexpensive one that they got.
Yeah. Okay, so
But that's got a 7-inch screen or 6 and what is it, 7?
So let's see. I wanted to, okay. So Qualcomm Snapdragon. Oh, it's got a slow processor. It's got a 670 processor, which isn't that fast.
Samsung Note 10 is what Jet said.
All right, so it's got an octa-core 2 gigahertz 1.7. Oh, it's a flashover. So you can basically overclock the processor if you want to 2 gigahertz, but I would assume that might burn the phone out a lot faster by doing that. But it does have 4 gigs of RAM, which is pretty good for a mid-range device.
What's battery time?
So we'll get into that here. Let's see. Android 9.0, so it's running Pi. 5.6-inch screen. It's still kind of small.
It's small. That's like mine. Mine's like this is a 6. They say it's 6 viewable. They boast that's how they sell these things, because they basically use every ounce of the friggin' phone.
Right. So so 5-inch. I mean, it's not huge. It's not small, but it's not huge. 2220 1080 OLED screen, so 2200 OLED screen. 12 megapixel rear facing camera. 12.2. That's still not very good.
Yeah,
man.
that's not. Yeah,
I would have liked to have seen a 16 or higher. You know, the S8 had a 16 megapixel. I think
Yeah.
it was.
Kiwi says he's got a Note 8, and Jet
Uh,
says he's got a Samsung Note 10. That's a freaking pet tablet, isn't it?
The new 10 is even out yet.
I love how they're not telling you what the battery life is here. Hold on a sec. Processor speed.
I heard like 22 hours or something like that with just
Wow.
standby time. 20, because
Trying to
the iPhones are around there. It's kind of the standard, about
Okay.
20 hours
So battery capacity is
just on standby.
3,000 milliamp hours, but it's not telling me the time. That's stupid. It doesn't say like phone screen on time and stuff like that.
Freaking Bebop friggin' batteries are so cheap. God, you can get
Yeah, the Bebop 2. Well, that's because they're phasing out now. Those
Yeah.
are the original stock of the knockoffs that they made. They're probably starting to fail.
yeah.
So, I don't know if we'll have Bebop batteries after next year. I think they'll stop producing them. I'd be surprised if they continued making them. Let's
Yep.
see here. 64
All of them.
gigabytes.
Let's see. Okay, no, I'm saying buy a Note 10 when he's shipping August 19th. August, September. I can't buy a phone until January or October. October, I'm open for to either go max on this phone. That's my big date. If I don't want to rock the boat, I'll just go to the max version. My freaking kids got better phones than I got.
Pixel 3. I want to see what Phone Arena has to say about it. Phone.
What I really want to do is get an iPad mini so I can fly my freaking drones with it.
There we go. Phone Arena. Here we go. Yeah.
I was using the iPad Mini, but the screen overheats.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
CPU overheats pretty
Cool.
quickly.
And that's a big problem. My phone does that too. My climate is so hot. I was out vlogging in the street and I got like 5 minutes and then it freaking turned off.
Interesting. This says it's been released since 2018.
Yeah, all phones at 105 degrees max. Once it gets to a 105, everything turns off.
Hmm.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, yeah, that's like but the only reason why it heats up is if it's transmitting and you're talking at the same time. So, with a stream, it's really working. It's working that CPU and it's heating up. But when you're just talking on the phone, it doesn't do that.
Well, I wasn't even streaming. I was just running the screen recorder in the background, and then the video would weird out.
What was the temperature out?
Well, I don't know. It might have been, close to the 90s or whatever.
Yeah, you'd think
If
that
you
would
check
stay.
on
Yeah.
the mobile device GPU or CPU overloaded or something.
Huh. That does suck.
All right. Well, Phone Arena gave it a horrible battery lifetime. Phone Arena gave it a 1-star battery. It
Ooh,
says
that sucks. That's terrible.
12 days of standby time. So yeah, it's pretty
Or 20.
sad.
Okay, maybe that is the 20 hours is continuous use.
Well, it says the average is 19 days or 459 hours. This only gives you 12 days of standby use. That's not, yeah. So
7-inch Samsung Tab 8A2. That's a 7-inch tablet. Is that the small one? How thick is it? Does it fit in the freaking Spark controller?
The new iPad Mini might be better. I think it's got a better processor.
Yeah, I got
that's-
the extension so it lifts up so I can move I can put a big device in it. I do have
the one I was using was the Mini 4.
a Mini
So,
4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the iPad Mini 4. So the 5 might work a lot better. But I wasn't going to spend the money to.
Exactly. That's where I'm at. I'll spend money at certain times on stuff, but I can't. I'd rather spend the money on the freaking thing that flies, not the. And if I can get away with my phone, I got glasses on. If I got glasses, everything's good. But once this screen heats up, it auto darkens, and that sucks. I've been out where, okay, I'm gonna get ready to fly, and I set up and everything's ready. Okay, good, and then I'll throw my glasses on and I'll look. Oh, my phone starts to heat up, and then it starts to darken.
What's your main bird right now? The Mavic Pro?
Well, I hope this Anafi is going to be my main bird. I'm hoping I'm going to be so excited about it. Yeah, Mavic Pro is the best long distance flying drone I got. That thing's the Mavic Pro Platinum. That thing can freaking go 3 miles.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But the Anafi camera that's coming it's better. So you never fly 2 miles, 3 miles. I mean, that's just to find out how far it goes. The farthest I ever fly is maybe a mile.
That's about me. That's the furthest I don't see any point to go any further than that.
I can get closer with my car and then fly,
Right.
There are occasions I've got a couple of things planned that I want to do that require a long distance flying drone. There's a hike that I don't want to make. We have a crash site that's close to me, but it's 7 miles off road, so you have to, and it's not easy to get to. And there's B-52 parts everywhere.
Interesting.
So I wanted to go out and film that, and the hike alone is 7 miles. So I figured if I could drive part of it and then cut part of it off with a drone. That's on my list of things, crazy crap to do. But my brother was in town. I wanted him to come with me. We were going to go do it because the weather was right. And because it can't be hot. If it's hot, you're going to have the life flight come pick you up. But it's a really long hike, high altitude. It's on the top of a mountain. It's like a 12,000 foot. There's a peak next to it. It's like 10,000 feet. But the B-52 hit the side of it. This happened in 1982. B-52 from Nellis ran into the side of the mountain, exploded, and blew over the top of the mountain and scattered pieces all over. And the Air Force just recovered the bodies and anything that they're worried about, but all the pieces of the plane are scattered everywhere.
Huh.
And you can see it if you Google that area, Square Top Mountain, B-52. You'll see the parts on Google Earth. You can look down on it. There's big stabilizers and crap, but it's way out there. There's an Indian reservation in the front of it, and the Indians closed off the access to that side, which was the easy way to get there just a couple of years ago. So I've been wanting to make this video and the roads are rugged to get over there. So it's one of those things you gotta do in the right weather. And then you have to have the freaking stamina to make the freaking hike. And I don't know.
Well,
That's
guys, I got to shut this down, man.
All right. You're falling apart.
I am. I'm to that point where I'm getting pretty exhausted now. So.
Oh crap. It's freaking 1:50. Holy shit. I gotta
Well,
get
yeah,
down.
here it's almost 4 a.m. So.
Oh geez.
Yeah, it's time
That's
to
right.
call.
It's the price you pay living in paradise.
Hey, man, palm tree life. So, well,
All right. We'll
good
see.
talk, guys. I will catch everybody in the chat. Thanks for sticking around the whole time. Forget to smash the like button. Smash it. If you couldn't tell, we are a group of hobbyists over here. We pretty much know what we're talking about for the most part. We can answer a majority of your questions, I think. I'm not a fake. Are you a fake, Dad?
No, I'm pretty much the way I am. That's it.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
You're definitely fake, sir.
My drone just flew away. Hold on. Not me. Not me.
Hey!
Not me.
What the?
Oh my god, dude. Oh god, it's not over with yet either. Yeah, dude. If you listen to the audio, I had to amplify the crap out of it so you could hear what he was saying. But oh my god, when you turn your phone up and you listen to it, you're like, holy Christ.
God damn it!
Damn it.
Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, no, it went haywire, bro. It was just unbelievable.
You see, let's see if I can mimic the shot.
Oh, don't forget the jumping up and down and the grabbing of the forehead.
Now, in all fairness, Ken left that part out of the video.
Yes, I
He's
know.
hyperventilating and grabbing his forehead and crap. So Ken still did him a favor.
Bill still has the original, a lot of it, and he thinks he edited it, but it's still there.
That's
Yeah.
because, and this is once again when we get into that, who's a hobbyist and who's not. Okay, a real person uploading good quality professional content would have cut the audio completely out of everything. That tells me, number one, Bill doesn't edit with earphones, because if he did, he wouldn't have missed the track audio. You would have been able to hear that on earphones.
I think I'm going to make a parody of that video. I'm going to copy everything, but I'm going to change the devices and stuff. I'm going to replay the entire scene. I'm really thinking about that. That would be a work of art. I'd have to get.
I don't know, man. I'm
I'm
waiting.
gonna call it the YF22 or some shit. just get a freaking Atari controller.
Oh yeah, dude. I thought about making a parody when all that what was that drone stuff that was happening when it was shutting down all the airports, the Gatwick incident.
Yeah, the Gatwick. Yeah.
I was thinking about going outside my house and like attaching a hefty bag or a big white garbage bag to one of my flying objects that you can't really see. The garbage bag would shroud it like a balloon, and I would fly it around and say, "That's the Gatwick drone. That's definitely the Gatwick drone." You know, big old trash bag just cruising around the sky. You know, that's for sure. That is definitely a drone.
I could do this. I know I could do the video. One would be me flying a drone with a fake controller. The other part would be the footage of the drone just sailing away, and you just bring the drone footage in, and then I would do the voiceover. All right. Anyway, when Bill freaking dissed my freaking nice comment, I thought right away I was going to make that video. I'm like, all right, he doesn't want anybody to be nice.
I wasn't playing. I told you I was going to make the ringtone, and I'm not done. That's just rendition number 1.
You got to put the link up for the ringtone.
It's already up. You can download it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the ringtone called?
Yeah, it's called Bill Ringtone. I kept it really simple. It's a Google Drive download. Feel free. I amplified all the audio to the best I could. It is my ringtone. Officially, it's my ringtone. Mike, give me a call.
Well, actually, I'm on the phone right now that I would have called you on.
Oh, Dad, do you have?
Yeah, I don't even know what's your number. I'll call
You don't have my number. Do you?
I don't think so. Here, I'll
That's
call
all right.
it.
You can have it. 727.
Here on here. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay, 7. Yep.
336.
336. Okay.
6742.
All right, here we go.
You ready? I'm going to put my phone to sleep. Okay, go to sleep, phone. Wait, here we go.
It's coming.
Why is it not making any audio?
It's probably not ringing for. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not getting any audio from my device.
It should be ringing.
Hold on a sec. Go ahead and end that call. What the heck? Let me check my.
Let me do it again.
Hold on. I want to make sure that
Clearwater. So now I know not to block
that's
Clearwater, Florida.
That's why my notifications were all the way down. All right, putting my phone to sleep. Have a look.
Here we go.
Recording
is still on. Okay, we are up.
He's sending Morse code to it right there. Come back.
I can't find it.
Mommy.
got to break it down into pieces.
I did.
Can't find
I
it.
cut
God
it all
damn
and
it.
compress it, and then inject the audio and amplify everything. Yeah, it's a great ringtone. If you don't have it, feel free to download it. I turned it all the way into an MP3 file for everybody to turn into a ringtone. It's the Drone Panic, the Bill the Drone Reviewer Panic ringtone #1. Hopefully, we have 2 more versions of it coming. I sent it to a professional mixer who's going to have some fun with it.
Oh, just do some repeats.
Yeah, actually, I asked if he would drop the distortion, amplify the audio even more, and then take every sound effect and chop it, and then make a beat out of it. So yeah, if I'll pay him $60 if he does it. I told him I'd pay him a fat little price if he wants to have some fun with it. Hear that, Bill? That's what you're worth to me, sir. $60. By the way, if the ringtone is any good, I'm going to sell it to one of those ringtone places. I'm going to make my money back on you, sir.
Build a ringtone creator.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, yeah. At the end of the ringtone, it says, "And remember, it's a good day to fly." And I'm like, "Yeah, fly away,
Yeah, it's a good day to fly away.
fly away."
I would maybe start the ringtone with that.
Yeah.
It's a good day to fly. I
day to
can't
fly.
find it. God damn it.
I think so. I don't know. I can't see.
Say, well, you can't find it. Where's the remote control? I threw it on the ground. Well, get your fat ass back out there and get the remote. God damn, you gonna find it in the house here?
Oh god.
I'm not your mommy. Get your ass out there and get the remote and get your drone back.
You know what though? If he can't take a joke, it's gonna make him look worse. That's the problem.
Bad Kiwi says, "Hey, at the start, have Bill saying breaking news. I'll be right back."
Yeah. God damn it.
God damn it.
I can't find it. No shit. It's flying into the next field, bro.
I
What
can't
did you
find
think
it.
you were gonna find?
Oh my god.
So many mistakes were made during that video, man. This is why I said this is what separates a real hobbyist from someone who's just playing the game. Okay? Don't ever panic. I'm thinking about having Teespring shirts made for this. All right? I may just decide to elevate this to the next level. We will see. I'll tell you whether I'm going to elevate it after he does a show on the Canadian Drone Hub this coming Sunday. Not tomorrow, but the Sunday next.
Oh, he's going to be there Sunday?
He's going to be on there. I hear there's a special treat for me in the making. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Oh man,
Ken.
Yeah, Ken. He responded to one of the comments I made. He's saying yes. It's not over. This man has got severe problems.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those stay calm shirts. Stay calm. Don't panic.
Oh my gosh! I have a picture.
Stay calm and don't Bill panic.
Oh my lord! Freaking do a South Park episode of that,
bro.
Could you just imagine if that got that big?
Oh my lord, that would be so funny.
Hey Philip, what do you think? I don't know, Terrence.
Where's my dog?
Where's my dog? The lady comes out. Fuck Canada. What? Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Oh my god.
Hey, don't want to see something interesting?
Yeah.
I'm going to fly over my lake again for the 100th time.
Oh, look at that. Look at that shine off the water. Do you guys see that? That is like postcard worthy. Oh, it's just so amazing. It's the same sun that we saw yesterday setting on the same lake with the same reflection in the water, but today it's postcard worthy.
Because I'm too much of a pussy to go fly anywhere else.
Anywhere else. All right. I think
Here it is.
think
Get
we've
your
had
free,
our fun.
get your free Bill Drone Reviewer ring.
You have to watch the video too. It's epic.
Oh my god!
It's good. It's good. Now available. I was thinking about selling it to iTunes, honestly, and make 99 cents.
It's got 225 views.
Dude, it's got like over 78 downloads already. Oh my god. No, seriously, if the next one is awesome, I'm gonna sell it to iTunes.
Oh, you know it's going to be awesome.
Oh, I hope my friend does it justice, dude. I really do. I hope he puts a good amount of time and effort into it. I don't even care if it takes him like 2 weeks to do it, man. Did I tell you that I know the CEO of DJI? Yeah, we tweet daily. I know
Remember,
all the tweeters.
if you're flying DJI products, it's best to stick with the DJI accessories.
No, that's real though. Like this is the reason why. Even Ken, I never watched all the way past that part, and then I watched Ken's full stream again, and I did hear him say that this is why you don't fly third party with proprietary based systems. It wasn't designed for it. And I figured that's what Ken was going for by doing this stream. It never had anything to do with making real fun of Bill. Obviously, he's a comedic channel. He's going to have some fun with it. He's going to, make it an enjoyable thing for everybody. And you got to be able to take a joke. If you don't have thick skin, get off of YouTube, man.
Yeah.
That is not a joke. If you don't have thick skin, get off of YouTube. This is not the place for you. This is not good for your mentality. It's not healthy for you in any kind of way. I was bred to do this. You're stepping into my world when you come after me. And I promise you, man, you entered Fuckville and I am the mayor. So just remember that.
Anybody's got to know if you put yourself out there in front of the people, somebody's going to make fun of you. I don't care.
I have it happen all the time, dude. All the time. You think it bothers me at one bit? I'm like, hey, more views, baby. Yeah, pay me.
Oh my lord!
Delusions and grandeur. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
man. Craziness.
Just got to get some thicker skin and just blow that crap off.
Right off, dude.
I like the video intro though. It's good.
Hey, you like that?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Fail Army GIFs. They work wonders.
Da, 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 da.
And wait till the end of it. You're going to love it.
We are up.
Oh, you downloaded it?
Yeah.
Oh,
We are-
80 downloads.
God damn it!
Oh my god.
I can't find it.
Dude, even compressing the audio file, it was like 8 minutes long. It still was 2 minutes of Bill going crazy. It was like, oh, and I cut out a lot of the heavy breathing. I only put in like 2 parts of the heavy breathing. Oh my god. I wish I got to hear all the cuss words. I wish he hadn't cut those out. That would have just been absolutely magical. I would have drank unicorn piss after listening to that.
Mommy.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Right?
I hope I can't see anything. So I think we need a remix because I think if we repeat a couple of these things a few more times, I can't see anything.
Right.
God
Like-
damn it!
Yeah, like
Damn it!
we'll do it to Salt and Pepper, like, damn it. Damn it. I'm with it, dude.
Show me a screen. Show me a screen. Come on, come on. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not
I
coming
love
home.
his wife.
His wife is trying to talk him through. Hey, it's coming home.
I hear it too. I hear it.
It's-
And remember, it's a great day to fly.
So what? Oh God.
Thanks for watching. And remember. Oh my Lord.
Oh, jeez.
Well, yeah.
Bro. He said breaking news.
I saw a stream today. I saw the the CEO of, and the astronaut guy, and they're talking about the product, and everybody's talking like there's not one problem with it. It's like,
Yeah, well, because they made up some craziness about things freezing. Let me just put things in perspective for you again. Hey, my DJ app doesn't normally freeze. For that kind of thing to happen, let me put it in.
I have
bigger
never had my DJI app ever freeze.
ever.
Never.
And that's because it's proprietary based firmware designed to work with the software that was installed on the drone.
Right.
Right. Okay. So let's just put this in that one perspective category again of saying, hey, what if Bill was flying in buildings when that happened? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Yeah.
Mr. Panics a lot, just needed to turn the transmitter off and it would have solved everything.
Yeah.
But he doesn't understand the fail-safes of what he's flying. That's an unweathered pilot. That scares me. These are the type of people that get the hobby taken away from everybody.
Isn't early in that clip? Isn't his wife say that? Just turn off the.
I don't know. I didn't hear that. I'd have to listen to it again with my headphones on again.
Because I'd have to look at it because I think in Ken's version, I think she's saying, can't you just turn it off or something like that?
I mean, I spent almost 2 hours editing that and increasing the volume of certain things and, trying to get it as good as you can get it without, if I turned it up anymore, the distortion would have overridden the
Right.
screen.
You got to get that out.
And it would have hissed out everyone's microphone or speaker. So I had to cut it back to a certain area. So you still have to have the volume pretty high. I'm hoping my friend can remove the distortion and just have the voice. That way we can amplify it. Audio is done in layers. So all he's got to do is extract the layers and see what's left. You know what I mean?
As long as you get a frequency synthesizer, you can get rid of the distortion.
Put some music with it. That'll help enhance it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good stuff, man. We just went from 10 to 6 viewers. They got everything they needed. They're going back to tell Bill now.
Well, they went to your other video to download that ringtone.
Oh, let's hope.
It's
like
there. It's easy to find.
I'm hoping to break 100 by midday today. Jaws music. Peter Griffin style.
Well, Silvertop was on there talking to him, or he was on. Oh, where was he on?
Silvertop blasted him.
Yeah. I saw his comment.
Dude, the only people sticking up for him is his cronies. His little crew, his posse.
I had 11 down thumbs yesterday,
stream.
and then they all disappeared.
Yes, I had the same thing. And
I had 11 thumbs down.
I woke up with 45.
And I'm like, why didn't anybody comment? 11 thumbs down. Comment, please. Tell me why your thumb is down.
I woke up with 45. No, it was it started off at 45 and then shot up to 100.
I bet you he made that many accounts.
Well, no, what happened was I think somebody paid to dislike the videos.
Yeah.
And the bot picked it up really quick and was like, well, that's unnatural numbers. Let's go ahead and just scratch all those. So somebody lost money if that's what they were attempting to do.
I have 0 now. I have 0.
Yeah, so that's why I said that was not YouTube's doing.
I expected to have a couple, people that disagree, and then some comment. Nobody commented. I mean, people are like, I can't say anything because Ken might hate me, or and that's anything but the truth. I mean, Ken probably put one of the thumbs up.
I have spoken to Ken, and I'm not going to say what we've been going back and forth on, but let's just say he's not against my activities. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, all right, I'm going to try to smooth it over, try to get him, pull him back in, give him a hug.
The funny thing is,
And he basically said, "I don't want your hug." I could hear him. I can almost hear him in his non-comment.
this is how you know Ken doesn't want a part of the other stuff that I do on the other side of things. I said I'm also sending the audio file off to my friend to mix it and have a little fun and turn a song into it. Ken goes, "Ha ha ha! Let's always be friends, you and I."
Oh my god! I mean, he wants so bad to push it, and he just can't.
No, I mean, I get it. Ken's professional. That doesn't mean I can't have my fun. Bill needs
I
to
can
learn
see
a
it
lesson here, man. Bill definitely needs to walk away learning something from this scenario.
Could you imagine if this goes like viral? The freaking video. If you could get good sound quality on this.
Oh
I kid you not. Just put like a 2-minute freaking hip hop song to it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've been thinking about songs to add to it. So if the beat doesn't come out the way I want it to, I'm going to say, hey, can we take this song and just cut some of the parts out of it and just add in?
Just I'll give it to one of those kids on freaking line that I listened to today. Will you please take this? Find like a 10-year-old kid that has skills, man, and time. And
Yeah.
just get the sounds for him. Make this into a freaking rap song for me, please.
Oh, heck, I was even thinking something like R. Kelly because of what's going on with R. Kelly and do the whole I Believe I Can Fly, except cut out the fly and just have it go.
Oh my god, that would be so good.
Have it go like,
Oh my
I
God.
believe I can. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. You know?
Today's a good day. Today's a good day.
Exactly.
God damn it.
Oh my god, dude! The beeping. I wanted the beeping to be like in a techno build up, and then just do a massive Bill like
Oh yeah. Beep, beep. Yeah.
bass drop, dude. Just like damn it, damn it. You know? But like just the beeping for the return to home goes like beep,
Today.
beep 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 beep.
There's so much good stuff in there. You could totally make a song.
You know, just have it ride all the way up to the top.
I just don't have the skills for that. I could figure it out, but I got shit I got to do.
Oh, and I'm sure Ken could do it if he wanted to too. He's an audio master. You know, but I don't expect Ken's taking any further than that. You know, the one thing that you can always guarantee is that your followers, if your followers are supportive, they'll support you. They'll do what's necessary in the background to ensure that it doesn't happen again to you. If your supporters are not supportive of what you do, then you run into a scenario like poor Bill is running into where none of the people are supporting him like he thought they were going to, and now he's just having to fight his own battles. You know, and once again, that just goes to show you how much people actually like thought he was right or wrong in the situation. You know, nobody's helping Bill. Who's helping Bill? His 5 closest cronies, and we see that with the 5 dislikes all over the place. I want to give away your best friend. I think they're getting married soon, man. I'll let you do it.
Oh gosh, I keep playing it. I play that like 17 seconds. About 16 seconds in is where it goes beep beep beep, and then goddamn, it's like so 15 seconds into the ringtone.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly at 15 seconds is right where it starts. So you have to go to
So just hold your finger over the MP3 and then just go to set as ringtone. Boom, now it's your ringtone. As long as it's downloaded to your device, you're good to go.
Oh. We'll get it. I think we have to have several versions of the mix. So
We're
there's
working on it, man.
Do
We're
a whole album. Not
Give
everybody
away
likes the same ringtone, at Spin Up. So
Yeah, well, and that's why I said I wanted to offer a couple different versions of it. This one was so that everybody
could you
got it
imagine?
just from start to
Everybody
finish.
sitting at Spin Up and then freaking puts the
just
freaking
plays on
ringtone.
the
His phone
loudspeaker.
ring. Ken's phone rings and it goes, God.
God damn it! I can't see it.
And I don't think Bill's going to spin up then.
Probably not now. If
I
he
don't
I
was,
think he has to fake.
I don't think he could afford it or something.
Maybe we should all pitch in our money and send him a disguise so that you can go to
Let's
spin
do a
up.
GoFundMe.
A
Send Bill to
GoFundMe
spin
for
up.
Bill's disguise for spin up. What do you think? A fake mustache and like a really crappy hat and some like homeless people clothes. You know?
Oh my god.
A GoFundMe for a set of balls.
Huh?
A GoFundMe for a set of balls.
Oh yeah.
I want giveaway. Your best friend. Giveaway drone. Phantom 4. Oh yeah.
You are Big Bob. Who's Bob?
Bob.
Why we all despair.
If you wait long enough, Bill's P4 will find you, Toxic.
Yeah, dude, Toxic. Just wait about a week. Don't worry. If he keeps playing with that fluidity controller, you're about to have a new drone
There'll be a Phantom 4 flying to your house.
flying to your house. All you got to do is catch it. Just catch
All you have to do, Toxic, is turn off your controller.
Oh my god, dude! I thought you were trying to Toxic. I swear, I thought you were trying to say big boob. You're a big boob. Like, yeah, I haven't heard that in a while.
Billy, beep, beep, beep. I just keep listening to it. I think that's my project tomorrow.
You gonna try to edit it?
I got nothing. I got nothing. I don't.
You got to chop it. You got to download a decent beat program, cut the audio, and then remove some of the layers of some of the harder to hear ones, and then amplify the sound, and then save it as an audio file, and then you can start playing with it. I did my best that I could, man.
I can change the audio levels inside my I don't know.
Drop the drone.
Maybe this is almost worth, getting Adobe freaking
Premiere to have some fun with it.
just do a temporary freaking subscription.
Just the 15-day subscription just to edit the ringtone.
Because that's where you can mess with the different layers of sound.
Oh yeah.
Actually, there's probably an app I could get on my phone, a hip hop app.
If you haven't figured it out by now, Bill, my message in this video was for you, dude. It was for you, brother. I did this whole figure out who you're sending, who you're surrounding yourself with. I have a feeling that a lot of the people you surround yourself with are yes men. And
Ken
so-
can use it as an interruption in his razzmatazz.
yeah.
I can see razzmatazz.
Now interrupt this program for flash news.
Razzmatazz.
It's a good day to fly. Damn
I
it,
think Grumpy should put it on his soundboard
dude! Right when he pops in, just damn it.
because that's kind of where you could do it because you could adjust the sounds and everything. You almost have to. They used to sell in those little Play Kid toy keyboards. You could program any sound you want in, and you could go pop 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 pop. Got burp, burp.
Yes, sir.
Little MIDI board. All right, you were supposed to go a while back, so
Yeah. Now we're 20 minutes into the next. Yeah. Jeez, you guys, we just talked about Bill for 20 minutes. I'm wasting
Oh,
my
there's so
life.
much to talk about.
Yeah. He's a comedy pinata. He just keeps supplying the greatness. I can't wait to see what's
I
coming.
can't
next.
wait. I can't wait for his next.
Oh yeah, next he's gonna probably go on the Canadian Drone Hub and he's going to show a bunch of the messages that I sent him trolling him to try to get people to dislike me. And what he doesn't realize is like the majority of the big channels hate him. They probably are. You would not believe how many thumbs up I've gotten from some of the big channels over the past like 2 days now. Just reaching out to me like, good job, bro. I think we all wanted to say that. And I was like, yeah, I just don't care. There's a difference.
Stream so bored.
If somebody did a parody of what took place, man, that would go viral in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I'd need Dad Random to send me a rubber duck though. I'd strap it to my drone and fly the rubber duck around. No, my rubber duck's flying away.
You squeeze the rubber duck and it goes. God damn it!
Damn it. Yeah.
You squeeze it and it goes beep 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 beep.
I'm telling you, dude, it can make a really good techno remix. My friend's more hip hop style, so I expect he's probably going to try to attempt some kind of hip hop beat out of it. We'll see. As long as it's catchy, I don't care. All right, guys, I'm out of here, man.
All right, we'll see you.
Yeah.
Oh, my butt's sweating to the chair.
Thanks for
Good
checking it
night to the chat room out there.
We will see you guys. Have a great Sunday, and hopefully we come up with something fun.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. Bill, you got my number now. Feel free to give me a call.
2 hours and 29 minutes later.
2 hours and 29 minutes later. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We started talking about Bill again. We only had one dislike. Let's see what we're ending with. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, still 1 and 20 likes. Boom. We started talking about Bill, gained 4.
Beep-de-deep.
All right.
All right, we'll see you
Later, guys.
later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.